I'm back again.
Come on, Ian, man. Come on. As the big man Ian Wright just said there, people deluded, I'm back again. Watch along settings. As you can see above my head, it's Arsenal against Crystal Palace. Now, both teams have to focus on the game at hand. If we don't win today, all we can do is, beyond the obvious of getting 3 points and wanting to win, is to just kick the Liverpool problem if you haven't accepted that they're winning the league up the road for another day. If we don't win today, they're formally crowned as champions. Not that we've not known that for a few months. And where you look at Crystal Palace and Arsenal, they've got their eyes on other competitions. Crystal Palace have an outing at Wembley in the semi-finals of the FA Cup. Next week, Tuesday, we've got Paris Saint-Germain, people. And spoiler alert, we're going to get into the lineup, or you can see it at the bottom of the screen. Both Mikel Merino and Benjamin White are not in the squad, people. As to why they're not in the squad, whether it's an injury, whether they're being rested, I don't know, people, and I don't have a clue. Big up you lot across YouTube and Twitch. Appreciative to have you lot tuned in. Let me know your predictions and talking points. Do make sure you're smashing the like button. Now, if I share my screen with you guys and I remove the comment, what's this? Ornstein news on Partey, DG. They don't even give guys a chance. Big up Ornstein, but you're moving mad. You're moving mad. I hope you're not capping this, but a part of me hopes you're capping. Yeah? Yeah? Okay, yeah? That's what we're saying. Partey can stay. You see me? I'm getting a bit scared because that might mean Super Mendy's cutting, but you lot follow me on TikTok, people, and on Instagram, Deluded Gooner, Deluded Gooner 04 will come up. What did I just drop a short on? I'm not saying I knew anything, people, but did I not just talk about we have to keep Partey? Clearly, they were like, yeah, DG's giving the bird call. It's calm. Smash the like button. Oi, oi. Keep the talking points and whatnot coming in, people. Appreciative to you lot. You know what? Do you want to talk about the Partey thing, or should I look at the lineup, people? What do you lot want to get over? Couple man are saying the Ornstein, Ornstein's dropped his news. Mind games, because it's right where we've got 57 minutes until kickoff. Smash the like button. First comment gets it. Do we go into the lineup or do we read this Thomas Partey article, people? Which one are we going for? Don't air me. Come on, people. What's going on? So, yeah, man. Going 2-1 Arsenal tonight. Oof. You know what? 4-1. 4-1. 4-1. 4-1. 4-1. But we'll get into that. Someone remind me, man. How you doing, people? Smash the likes. Amen. Amen. It might be party time. So, yeah, the people voted for what the people want, people. And it helps me. Someone keep a timestamp of when I just started talking about Partey, because this can get clipped up after the stream and we can review. Well, it can come out as a shorter, more condensed video, people. So, yeah, someone remind me of when we started speaking. Pardon me the minute, please. In 3, 2, 1. Arsenal in talks with Thomas Partey over contract extension. Arsenal, David Ornstein has said Arsenal want to keep Thomas Partey at the club beyond his existing contract and now are in talks with the midfielder about a new deal. The 31-year-old's terms expire this summer and that would enable him to leave as a free agent. It appeared that Partey was set to exit, but a return to prominence in Mikel Arteta's side has left the manager and club keen to extend his stay. The Ghana international is happy at Arsenal and his family are enjoying living in London. He'd be open to an improved 2-year agreement or a 1-year deal plus an option to extend by 12 months. Partey will also consider alternative option in case a deal cannot be struck for him to stay. Having joined Arsenal from Atletico Madrid in 2020, has played an important role for the club's progress, despite a number of spells through injuries. Unfortunately, he will miss the first leg of the Champions League semi-final against PSG next week, but should return for the reverse fixture on May the 7th. And Mikel Arteta, maybe it's mind games or not, didn't sound too upbeat on us seeing Jorginho in what's left of the season. But what do you lot make of what I've just read there with Thomas Partey? I've got a lot to say. The first thing is, evidently, I'm happy with that because he's a good player. He's one of the best midfielders in the league, in my opinion. Clearly got a good relationship with Declan Rice. Simultaneously, whether it's Zubimendi or whatever, I think we need a central midfielder or two. If you do that and have Thomas Partey's qualities, why not? Clearly, Mikel Arteta loves him, because unfortunately, we'll get into the positives, but where you look at Thomas Partey, he has had a lot of injury riddles and stuff, but Mikel Arteta, any given opportunity, looks to play him. Last season for Thomas Partey personally, for Thomas Partey personally, he was on the sidelines. And yeah, we were fighting for the league title. Bearing in mind, we finished 2 points behind City. As soon as Partey got up to speed, when you well, better yet, Partey came back at a point and he was on the bench here and there. Remember when it came into that last 5 or something games, Partey was playing week in, week out. The guy's lit. Now, obviously, Berta has had something to do with this. He obviously knows Partey from his time at Atletico Madrid and can evidently see what we see. We still need to buy a midfielder. Now, oh, have we got a change in mind on Thomas Partey's contract position? Because maybe the Zubimendi thing's getting hijacked. Maybe we don't see any players that are potentially on this level. Mikel Arteta and all of us, we make a big song and dance about we need a squad this season with the injuries. Actually, for whatever reason, players missing tonight serves as a reminder. So Partey's more than welcome, and I don't want to say it. He's a right back option. Was it a thing where they said to Thomas Partey, you know what, or indirectly they were of the belief that kind of play for a new contract? We know your quality, we know you're a good player and all of that kind of stuff, but play for your contract, in which he's doing, and evidently we hope he signs. Obviously, another key point of that is he's kind of flexible with his demands. Either a 1-year deal plus a further option of 12 months, which I think is the case, or I would push for, or a 2-year agreement outright, which is if I was Partey's agent or Thomas Partey, I would push for. End of the day, I'm 31. I'm living in London. My family's cool here. I'm getting good wages. Go Saudi soon. I need something important. I think a 1 year plus an option that gives us the flexibility because, you know, at the end of the day, football's fickle and football's determined by results individually and collectively. Because this time, last summer, it's not that Arsenal fans couldn't tell you Thomas Partey wasn't a good player and how good he was and yada, yada, yada. But for the last 2 summers, we've heard he's been available on the market and some Arsenal fans wanted to get rid of him. So right now it seems like a no-brainer. And again, it is that age-old case of a player being in their last year of their contract and playing out of their skin. Because I don't want to say it, but it's a possibility. What if he signs that deal and stinks up the place? That's the one thing with Thomas Partey. I used to say it, like, I think while Thomas Partey's been here, he's obviously a good player, played well in numerous games, done numerous things. But in terms of that consistent Thomas Partey, and a bit of it has to do with fitness, I don't think I've been exposed to that in your 5 years or more often than not. Now, the past is the past. What you're doing this year is what I want to see. Going back to 2022, 2023, when you was with Xhaka, that year as well. So I'm on that really and truly, you know, that we can't afford to lose too much experience. I wonder what that, not that I'm pocket watching or I'm accountant, but, you know, we're clearly in talks to sign Bukayo Saka to a new contract. And if rumors are to be believed, he's going to be the highest paid player. Now, that's more than Gabriel Jesus and Kai Havertz. So you're going to have to take on that new contract. Kai Havertz, I'm not saying he should, but he's not going anywhere. Jesus is injured at this moment in time. Obviously, Partey might have to be flexible with his wages, and that's another negotiation in itself. But as it stands, he's on a lot of money. And we're obviously probably going to bring in a player or two who are going to be on something decent. But that's, again, that actually, you know, that I think to a degree that comes with wanting to be the club we want to be in it. You have to pay people handsomely and you have to give them big wages. So, yeah, I'm cool with Partey staying. But for me, it's a thing where it's all fun and games Partey staying, but can you sign another midfielder regardless? And I wonder if there's been a change in mind off the bat of maybe whatever players we're looking at, there's been a change of heart there. Maybe it's not, and I don't think it is. I'm just trying to think about all the possibilities, people. I think you keep Partey, you have to bring in a midfielder. Jorginho's gone. Yeah, you've got Marino and technically Kai and all these guys, but it'd be interesting to see exactly what happens where that is concerned. But yeah, David Ornstein once again said Arsenal are in talks with Thomas Partey over contract extension, man. Yeah, we've just been speaking about that. Big up you lot that have obviously, you know, mention that. Let me know your thoughts on what and whatnot, people. If we get back to the game we've got tonight, and you know what? It must be annoying for Mikel Arteta because he's 100% going to get asked about PSG, obviously, whatever happens in the game now, any of the players that are missing, whatever the journalists want to throw up. Now they're going to ask, especially how it's written in the stars, you know, Thomas Partey bosses it, the gaffer gets starts. He's obviously going to swerve that and say, do you know what, talk to Berta, but you get the point. Raya, Timber, Saliba, Kivior, Lewis Skelly, Partey, Declan Rice, Odegaard, Raheem Sterling, Martinelli, and Trossard. On the bench, you have Neto, Tierney, Saka, Zinchenko, Butler, Oedeji, who made his debut in our last game, Gower. And let's click on this because some of the names need to be cut out. Yeah, sorry. Gower, Henry Francis, Kaba, Wanyeri, and Bukayo Saka. As you can see here, for Crystal Palace, you've got Henderson, Lerma, Lecole, Gurhi, Mitchell, Munoz, Deveni, Walton, Kamada, Nketiah, shout out to him, and also a former Haaland, technically in Eze people. So yeah, people, what do we make of stuff? Once again, I want to remind you, look, Mikel Merino is not on the bench or starting for us today. Benjamin White is not with the squad either, people. Now, quickly glancing at Crystal Palace's team, ask Henderson questions. That Munoz, the right back, he's quite decent defensively. Our left winger, let alone Lewis Skelly, got a game today. Lecole, I'm on to you because when we battered you lot, and Saka got that injury, you was trying to force him off the pitch. Let him know you're there first 5 minutes, please. Gertie, shout out to you. Mitchell's contract's running out. Would any of you lot take him for the squad at left back? Walton's a baller, you know. And you see what buying these British midfielders does, even when you pay a lot. And we paid probably too cheap for Declan Rice. I'm on water. Kamada, Deveni, Eze, and big up our former player Nketiah. Now, Crystal Palace, again, like us. Not that we can afford to, because I think it's a disrespect to say to each other, let alone the Premier League. Both teams have their eyes on other things clearly this season. I'm really rooting for you lot to win in the Champions League. What team do you support again, my guy? Rice, 60 minutes, no more. Bring Zubamendi for a different DM profile. Yeah, man. Do that. Do that. Have your Zubamendi. Have your Declan Rice. Have your Thomas Partey. Have your, them lot. Marino's there. He can do a job. Not really on it, but have arts on paper. Lewis Skelly, see what he can do. Some people would put Odegaard in that role. Did I mention Wanyeri? Wanyeri do little hybrid things. But we need a squad. But there's not been too many times that we found a player, if it makes sense, that we've bought the replacement for a player that needs it replacing or eventually will be replaced. The only time I felt we've done that is probably ironically David Raya. Like Ramsdale was the number one, he was doing his thing, he had his faults, but Raya was brought in where on paper at the time nobody was talking about buying the keeper. I go back to ironically when we signed Declan Rice and Kai Havertz. That was the summer I wanted two central midfielders. At that time I was saying Lavia. Obviously I don't know how much that holds up now, but we still need to find someone. But where you look at the Gyökeres links, which David Ornstein also spoke of, where you look at the Gyökeres links where Ornstein spoke about, Thomas Partey, obviously forget if you believe Gyökeres could be the guy or not the guy or whatever. He's 26, Partey's 31. This is experienced players, so it's kind of a win now mode. And obviously the gaffer knows the play. And also, we don't get it twisted. Please do not misunderstand me. Arsenal need to act in the market. But I think what goes against things, and I think more fans of us in England and fans of us that follow English-based clubs, the solution is always money. Do not get it twisted. Money needs to be spent. Money's been spent, etc. But people fail to understand you've got to improve the players. You know, it's all fun and games. Nico Williams, Zubamendi, Gyökeres, this one, that one. It's about making Saka better and the players as well, but Saka getting better. You know, several players, in fact, in this lineup and on the bench and that have been injured getting better. And also keeping that group together as well. It's a big summer beyond the obvious because you look at the 2022-23 season, you look at going into this summer, which will be our fourth year, you know, for when the 2025-26 season starts, that will be going into our fourth year, right, of being this kind of club sort of thing again, once again, or for the first time under Mikel Arteta. That's a long time for a football team to stay together, you know. So again, you look at the beginning of the tenure and the time period I said, and now certain players have gone the distance, certain players have been moved on, certain players that were once upon a time first names on the team sheet. Sometimes like Tierney ain't even done nothing wrong. We're just trying to do the inverted thing. Other players have stepped up in the absence of other players being injured. You know, I believe in Tomiyasu. I want to keep Tomiyasu. I hope he gets fit. But I wonder how much indirectly. I know they're not like for like defensively, but for argument's sake, Kivior's probably still going to be linked with moves away. But I wonder how much Kivior's form, how much Partey being able to play right back agendas, how much Lewis Skelly's emergence has played on, oh, we can afford to sell you now, or we might do X, Y, and Z. So, yeah, man, there's a lot to do. You know, you look through our whole squad, there's several players with speculation over their futures, really. You could force it and say Saka, Saliba, Gamarez, I wish, Gabriel Magalhaes. You could force it and say those three just because they're in rumors for new contracts. But you can make, and you know, Raya staying, Timber staying, for example, Saliba staying, as I said. Kivior, you don't know 100% if he's staying. Lewis Skelly staying. Partey, we've just seen the news about the new deal, but you don't know if he's staying. You just heard there's willingness to get a deal done ultimately from both sides, and Arsenal signaled their intention to extend his deal. And clearly that means, looking back in hindsight, they probably just said, prove your fitness and prove your quality. I don't know if Partey just got issues. Some people just have rotten luck on the injury front. I don't know if he's made any lifestyle changes, any rehab stages, but you've been fit. Once you sign that deal, my guy, make sure you stay fit. But Arteta, you don't know what you need to do in the market. Staying on course with the game, though. In fact, tell a lie. Content has to content. We will still be live streaming tomorrow. But when did we probably start talking about that? Should we say the 8th minute? And let's say to the 14th, 30-minute party. The content has to content, people, man. So yeah, but yeah, on a serious, not even on a serious note, back to the game. What do we make of the lineup? Sterling scoring today. Quote me, clip it up, people. Sterling scoring today. Martinelli scoring today. You know, in an ideal world, you know what? Yeah, that's what I was saying. I'm going with Arsenal 4, Crystal Palace 1. I don't think we'll keep a clean sheet. I'd love to be wrong. But I'm feeling bullish, man. I'm feeling bullish about today. Should we see what the statistics are saying? Obviously, we've gone over that. We've looked at Crystal Palace's lineup. Again, we don't win today, or better yet, if we lose to Crystal Palace, Liverpool, the inevitable has finally happened. Apparently, Crystal Palace's only win away to Arsenal in the past 31 years was a 3-2 victory in April 2019. The Gunners have won each of their previous 6 meetings in all competitions, scoring a total of 20 goals. That sequence includes a 3-2 home victory in the EFL Cup, December the 18th. The Gunners have avoided defeat in 11 consecutive league and cup matches, drawing 5 and winning 6. We're going to skip past that losing thing. Arsenal are unbeaten in each of their 42 top flight home fixtures in which they've scored first. Hey, and that's crazy, man. That's good. But then, you know what? I always find things that I could add to videos, because I got a video coming out about the draws in the Premier League. They average 1.5 points per home game. Okay, is there anything interesting? Oh, yeah, definitely interesting. Martinelli has scored 6 Premier League goals against Crystal Palace, more than against any other opponent. Let's go, man. Declan Rice has been directly involved in 7 goals in his last 8 appearances at the Emirates in all comps, scoring 4 and assisting 3. Let's go for it, man. Let's go for it, man. Let's go for it. Come on, boys. I'm going 4-1 Arsenal. I think there'll be a couple of unlikely goal scorers in which, you could say Raheem Sterling. But I think like either Saliba or Kivior, I want to see us score from a corner. I want to see us score from a short corner again. And I want to see us score from a traditional corner, man. And some open play goals, because they can't hate on us anymore. There's always a lot of talking. Bro, you might not like it, but Wanyeri's an impact player for now. Who, me? Me? I'm cool with that. I'm cool with that. I didn't say nothing about Wanyeri. I thought he might have got a start, but again, I don't want to keep doing every game's important, but if you were to give Raheem Sterling an opportunity, which has been limited, you could argue today 3-1, but Nketiah scores. And do you know what? It'd be nice, man, if someone has to score for it to be Eddie. And, you know, been getting hammered, really. For his form, 5-0. Trossard tucks in good form at the moment. Hopefully can continue that. Arteta hasn't rotated hard enough with this lineup. Come on, man. What more rotation can you do? Lewis Skelly was always going to come back into the side. Could make a case for Zini. Partey was on the bench last game. Rice is good, man. You know, you see, we spent 105 million. Rice can do everything, man. Rice is like a player. Like if you was to edit a Pro Evo character and you was to max out all the stats, he could do everything. Recovery, he's good, man. Get Hour out there, you're good. But on a serious note, this is why you need a squad. Because if we had another 6 or 8, or let's just say central midfielder, maybe you could take Rice out the squad. Okay, we might not be as fluid and whatnot. And I would say, not just Arsenal, when you look at it, yeah, Rice is obviously playing as an 8 at Arsenal because Arteta reckons he can get more out of him in the final third, assists, goals, whatever. But when I think people forget in football, when these managers, and it goes for all of them, are coaching, attacking stuff in the final third, do you know they're working on, once they've lost the ball in that attacking phase, what's the quickest and most effective way they can win the ball back, and how high up the field can they win it back? And everybody's set position when you're ready to defend after you've lost the ball, rather than the other way, rather than necessarily the opponent's attacking. When you look at it like that, I can also understand why Rice plays further forward, because there's been a couple of times we've seen it at the Emirates where teams are playing out from the back. Rice might intercept it. We've had a half chance. We've obviously not always taken advantage of that. I'm sure, ironically, I might be making all this up, but maybe 3-4 games ago, I'm sure that happened and Trossard was being greedy and he snaked it. I'm sure I'm not making none of this up. But yeah, Trossard and Martinelli are both on 7 goals. It's not good enough. They're both better than that. And this is why we need to act in the market part at this moment in time, with us got 2 semi-final games to play and trying to keep momentum. any players that get in a bit of form, anything across a football pitch that can give us some confidence or added confidence, great. Clearly, the players are feeling, form more times out of 10 dictates morale. So yeah, the team's collectively doing its thing. Players are in some really good run of form, like Kivio starting, getting praise. Lewis Skelly, Sky Sports interview now. He can't be a fuck. Miles Lewis Skelly can't be a fuck then if you can interview him. Crazy. Not necessarily Sky Sports. Well, not even Sky Sports, just the media. Like, I will never forgive certain outlets of the media for labeling Lewis Skelly a fuck. Do you know how racist you are to do that? Anywho, people. Raya, Timber, Saliba, Kivio, Lewis Skelly, Thomas Partey, Declan Rice, Martin Wondergaard, the class Norwegian, Raheem Sterling, Martinelli, and Trossard. Odegaard, Sterling, Martinelli, you lot, goals, assists. Because certain people in this chat have sins to account for. Big up DJ and the people in the chat. Come on. Drop party, put MLS in the 6. Play Zinni for Odegaard. Start Wanyeri for Sterling. Start Tini. I hear you, man. I hear you. I can't really argue against that, but I'm kind of cool. Why is Rice playing Mikel stubborn? Nah, Rice has to play still. Rice has to play. Rice is like the glue, man. Like you're putting a hole in the jumper for no reason. I wish we lived in a world where, I'm not saying necessarily somebody on the same level as Rice, but if we had that, and maybe I'm reaching, yeah, but can I be wrong forgive me, people, for this, but is there a world where we have Caicedo and Declan Rice? Now, I know this is not as white and black as this, but that January we were trying to get Chelsea's Caicedo. Imagine that banged and we had him, and we got Rice in the summer. We had them two. Partey sign a new deal, be part of this. We need depth, man. We're so close. Fair enough. Not even that Rice is the glue. Rice is better when he isn't rested. Yeah, and some people need momentum. That's also the other side of it. Rice and Caicedo, we take over. It's lit. It'd be lit. We've been linked with Verts. I hate even mentioning that because we're not gonna get him. But you see, if we could get a couple more stars, people, you're buying it though, man. Come on, you're not smashing the like button. We've got 33 likes. We're not gonna get to 100 by the end of the stream. You're buying it, mods. Come on. I know I'll make you lot feel comfortable and relaxed, but come on. I just ate my rice and peas for good measure. Come on. You're making me hungry. Half time, I might have to go and grab a patty. We defo still owe 30 plus for Rice. We owe them a lot more, man. We got him for half the price, man. We got him for half the Rice. Is cold. I don't care what anybody says. I'm not saying Rice is perfect and he's above criticism, but Rice is nang, man. Rice is just cold, man. That he understands it. The captain material, recoveries, he's scoring goals, screamers against Real Madrid for no reason. All these critics. And I say to them, we spent over 100 million on the number 6 because A, we have the money, and 2, my manager's a madman. We saw all of this. And sometimes you think, there's a method to his madness, because I'm not going to lie. You don't know me. I weren't really against playing Rice as an 8, but if I was part of Arteta's coaching stuff, I'd have been like, Don Mikel, like, you sure, bro? Like, 6 and that. Like, we were just saying, only Rodri's better than him. Are you sure? But now you kind of get it. It hasn't always worked. I'm not going to lie, Arteta, I need you to get over the line in what's left of this season and next season, man, because I think we're, as a team, if we just do what needs to be done, we can create some real history, man. Real history. Abundance mentality. You got to have that in life, man. We should try and get Dani Almo. Is at Barcelona? No chance of that, geezer. Where's Double M? I don't know what Mikel Arteta has said about Mikel Merino and obviously Benjamin White, but Fabrizio Romano, maybe he wasn't the first, maybe he was, but I just saw him tweet just before he went live. Merino, once again, is not in the squad. Don't know the reason. And he's not in the squad. Benjamin White isn't either. We covered it at the start of the stream, but David Ornstein came out and said, Arsenal in talks over extending the contract of Thomas Partey, people. So it's never a dull day as an Arsenal fan. And you got to remember, we're here for the premise of doing a watch along. Would rather get Zubamendi than Caicedo. You are gassed, my guy. Hopefully we can finish the season on the same high. It's a good time to be an Arsenal fan, but we gotta get over the line in something. Would you take the armband from Odegaard and give it to Rice? No. If Odegaard continues next season to not really have the form, then maybe look at that. But getting rid of the captaincy, what is that? I don't think that's going to help. I think it's a non-starter. I don't think it should be done anyways. It doesn't stop anyone else from leading on the pitch. And if I'm not saying you're wrong, but if I humor you lot and whatnot, and somehow he takes an item of clothing, which essentially is a captain's armband, and suddenly the weight is lifted off his shoulders and he plays amazing, then fair enough. But what if he still stinks up the place? And I'm not saying you're wrong, but allow me to present a different perspective. Odegaard is one of the highest paid players at this football club, right? Kind of the poster boy of the rebuild and giving him the captaincy and all of that kind of stuff. Am I right or wrong? I'm pretty sure I'm right, right? So even if he has the captain's armband or not, there's still going to be bare pressure. All right, there's still going to be pressure. So it's not that you take the armband and everyone leaves you alone. I think it's tired, man. If it was up to me, like Gabriel Magalhaes and Declan Rice, these are more the guys I would give the captaincy to. But we're at where we're at. And we're still going to need Odegaard to be a leader in his own little way. Rice captain before Gabby 6. Big up Rice, but nah, man. I'm not saying he couldn't. There's a role for Rice, but no, man. It's not Rice's fault. But Magalhaes was here from the trenches. Magalhaes was here from the trenches. And some Arsenal fans said Marie was better than him. He was here. Rice came when we was getting a bit lit. Gabriel's seen when it's dark. Hopefully it never gets dark. He's seen when it's dark. Rice ain't really seen when it's dark. He's seen when it's bittersweet. Gotta give it Magalhaes, man. Magalhaes put in more years here as an employee and Brazil bias. DG, no Ben White again. It's definitely next season thing for him. I don't know what's going on, man, but I got a lot of time for Ben White. It's just a shame, man. It's just a shame. Like, it just sums up the season for Ben White. Unfortunately, it's been touch and go with him it's been touch and go with him for a number of years. Extremely, so much more this year. Where again, I'm no physio, but it did appear, and I'm sure if I go back and watch my videos around the time that we were talking about, like, Ben White needs surgery, and then the international break came. So we're just playing it by ear, but it's mad, isn't it? With the off-field allegations, I don't really understand why you want partying on a two-year deal. Pretty poor vibes. Well, again, I don't want to speculate on off the field unless we see tangible things, but boy, the decision to make in that regards as well. Smash the likes or Arsenal going to lose today. Hit the like button. Neil Gunner, you're moving mad. Arsenal to lose and Liverpool to win the league tonight. Anthony, I hope not, man. But obviously, I don't want to lose, but I don't really care anymore. Like, I just want to win the game for winning the game's sake, man. Like, I think we'll be better with someone else as captain other than Odegaard, even if Odegaard's form gets worse without the armband. I think Rice playing this role when we make him a 6 makes him a GOAT. I hear it. To be fair, I'm cool with Rice as an 8, man. Like, just keep doing what you're doing. You know when you need to attack. You know when you need to defend. I'm hoping that Palace don't show up with one eye on the FA Cup. Let's breeze through this without getting out of second gear. Hopefully, sooner rather than later. In an ideal world, if we score 3, 4, or 5 goals, a couple of these boys come off. Lerma at the back was scoring 2 goals at least. Wait, what? Wait, nah, he's not in defense, surely, man. I think it's just the way they've done the graphics. If he is, boy, questions got to be asked. This party news has broken me. We was finally getting rid of him. What now? Zubimendi and Partey. Did Rice get that? Where's Rice? Rice should be captain before Gabby. Need to win to build momentum for PSG next week at home. Gabriel Magalhaes. But at the end of the day, man, I'm just saying leaders be leaders, because I know Odegaard's the captain, but I've seen Jorginho have the armband. I've seen Saka do it. I'm sure Magalhaes. It's just be leaders, man. Obviously, he's not going to get the captaincy anytime soon, but Lewis Skelly provided this as white and black as he just keeps getting better. He's doing his thing. Stays at Arsenal for the majority of his career. That's the captain. Everybody just lead, and crucially lead in their own way. Like, you do see Odegaard shout here and there, but we all understand he's not that guy. You're not ever going to be that guy. Just get back to form, because people still have these question marks. But at the end of the day, yeah, nobody cares. When you're playing well, nobody cares. I'm yet to, whatever you have to say about Odegaard, yeah, I'm yet to see anyone say, take the captain's armband off him or have all these chats when he's getting assists and goals and whatnot. Again, football just a fickle game. Timber as well, he's a leader. We got different kind of leaders. I think Saliba and Timber actually are built like that, but they're just not pussycats. They don't really do the shouting and the shithousery stuff per se. Lewis Kelly's on that. Gabriel Magalhaes is on that. You might not like him, but Kai Havertz is on that. Benjamin White's on that. And you got other leaders. Calafiori's a bit more kind of passionate and whatnot. Jorginho, I'd say, is a leader as well. You always see him doing what he's doing when he's there. Everybody just step up and do their thing, man. Leadership is a function, not a title. Gabby in defense, what's the issue? Huh? Timber, captain. Saka's a leader. Saka's a leader in attack. Odegaard and Rice in the middle. Everyone just be a leader, man. You can't have one leader. There's no point. Because if you want to keep it simple like that, like we could just be lazy and assume Alexis, let's just say leading by example. There was a point where it felt like Arsenal just put 10, if Ozil weren't in the cup, and ironically Danny Welbeck, Arsenal just put 10 players in Alexis Sanchez, and it is whatever Alexis Sanchez does against the other team that makes the difference. There was a time, probably when I was more frequently going to the Emirates, every week it's just Alexis Sanchez, and by God's grace, essentially. You want to go back to that? You need bare different leaders. Brother, love the way you keep it straight face. Good luck in the Champions League tonight. Anthony, appreciate you, my guy. Evening, gents. DG, what's your take on Munoz from Fulham? If we was doing the two striker thing and we got that Gyökeres or whatever, I don't mind a Munoz, an Ollie Watkins. I would like two forwards, but again, that's dreaming. Just because Berta just screams win now mode. Berta just screams to me, listen, Arsenal, we're going to do that. We're going to get the players from Brazil and 18-year-olds who are going to be great and whatnot. But right now, whether they're 24 or 31, we are going to get players that are ready to kind of, or a couple players that they're ready from day one. And I think we need a couple of those, if I'm honest with you. I'm all for signing the random young players. Apparently, Arteta said Marino not fully fit. Arteta, I hope it's mind games, man. I hope it's tactical mind games from now against PSG, because you didn't really shed any light on Jorginho, Marino now. Because we was also, well, a lot of us, that was a fight. I think it was going to be Rice, Marino, and Odegaard. Now, you know, it's never boring supporting my football club. But F it, man. And it sucks for Marino because, as you said here, he's been running his socks off recently. Whatever you say about the player, he's been in a good run of form. Like, he's been in a good run. And you know what? I don't want to be, this is all kind of irrelevant, yeah? But now we can be honest. Do you know why I backed Marino more than anything? Because the man was an Arsenal fan. I'm not saying I saw what he would do, what he did at Madrid, but the first time he signed for us, he put up his picture as a little kid in the Arsenal kit and all of that kind of stuff. Got injured, didn't have a pre-season off the back of winning the Euros, got injured as well. Obviously scored against Liverpool at home for one, like at a period, that was probably his high. Playing out of position. I'm not saying he's paying attention to anything, but at the end of the day, like, a lot is speculated. One thing I think goes against Marino and maybe Calafiori is, off the back of last season, we wanted players that are win now mode, and they are, but they're not necessarily, Marino's not necessarily a level raiser, with the greatest of respect to him. And I've said it before, the main thing is, I don't think he believed in himself enough, because there was one interview, I keep saying this, he was like, please allow me, my English ain't good. His English fantastic. So it's nice to see he's doing his thing. Marino, you've done all right, man. There's a role for you here, mate. But unfortunately, Marino and any other footballer, they're not going to be the first nor the last player that's going to be criticized like that. We all love Thierry Henry, right? Imagine the rhetoric around him when he actually signed for the club, or the first 10, 11 games. Imagine the talk with Chelsea fans when Drogba just arrived. And there's plenty of other examples, plenty of them. End of the day, you do the business, shut people up. We don't need another 6 or 8. We need a Simmons for mid. I like Xavi Simons, but there's other things I would try and explore before that. Some fans were too harsh on him from the beginning of his time here. Big up DG, suffering from success. I think Marino's been given the night off. I hope so. I hope it's my only hope is mind games. Arteta's doing the mind games. We're going to see Jorginho, pardon me, and Mikel Marino against PSG. Because if not that, boy, you're getting very close to having to play Luis Skelly or Zinchenko, or move around Odegaard and Wanyeri, or do something in midfield. Running, I don't normally get nervous, but you know what I mean? Like, it's getting a bit scary, man. Eddie going to try and move to us differently today. But why can't we have multiple leaders in the team? What's wrong with you? Well, everybody just do their job on the football pitch. That's all I care about. Like, do you want me to be brutally honest? I know it's not the same, but I stopped giving a monkeys about who's wearing the armband to a degree when Gallas was doing what he was doing against Birmingham. That's when I clocked out. This ain't what it used to be now. Like, you're meant to not saying players don't, but you're meant to act up. You're meant to be serious. It's not serious. Everyone just lead. I more care about what numbers players are wearing. I don't even care about that too much than I do about the armband. But I do hear the conversation maybe with Odegaard. But we didn't necessarily say that last season or the year before. As I said and reiterate, I wouldn't have. I'm not the manager. I'm definitely not the manager. But I would have probably more the kind of guys I want as captain or would pick as captains would be the Magaleses and the Declan Rices. But as somebody said, there's many ways to lead, quote unquote. Make sure to like the stream, and for the people on the VOD, make sure to like and subscribe. Don't snake it. Amen. Not even that Rice is the glue. Rice is better when he isn't rested. Once again, I agree with that. Let's go mash the like. Marino to bag again. Boy, be very hard to score if you're not in the stadium. Am I the only one that sees Skelly as the six? I think in time he could do that. I think Skelly could be a bit like Rice, man. You can do the box-to-box midfield thing, man. Whoa. Gooner, you're moving crazy. I did not say that. I'm not even going to entertain that. Like, please, it was sensitive topics. Like, if certain people did what's accused, playing football is the least, is the least of their problems. It shouldn't be here anymore. But I'm not going to speak on speculation of where I don't have any facts about anything. Please, I don't know. 2 + 2 is equaling 10. We're not going to do that. But as Sarah said, smash the like button. Teta lies more than Eddie Guerrero. I know Marino is calm. I hope so. Watch Marino carefully. He hardly ever loses a duel. His tackling technique and physical strength is amazing. It's not even a major concern, but if I had to have a major concern about Double M, you're not the quickest. You're a thinkers, man, footballer. And everyone's got weaknesses. You're not the quickest. Sometimes I'm a bit off. But he puts in a shift, man. And I don't think he's a level raiser, but you've shown you can be part of the squad. And when called upon, do your thing. And I do understand some Arsenal fans, like, if somebody has to do the Kai Havertz thing that's not a striker, would you prefer Marino or Havertz? Not to necessarily, quote unquote, be reactionary with Havertz, because Marino might, for me, just looks better doing all of it. Let's be real, Havertz has been one of our, in terms of goals, whether we like it or not, he's been one of our more reliable goal scorers. I do think when looking at Arsenal, we sometimes, because we're seeing what we might not necessarily want to see, we start trying to call things for what we don't see. Like, we all know certain people shouldn't be up front, but you get where I'm going. Probably. To be honest, I'm not understanding the Odegaard slander. Sure, he's off form, but he's still doing his job and doing it well. Ultimately, you also die by your own high standards as well, man. He runs like a scarecrow. I got time for him, but yeah, he's just mad slow, man. Smash the likes if you haven't. So yeah, man, should we look at Crystal Palace's lineup once again? Again, people, Marino and White are not in the squad. Henderson, Monos, he's decent. The number 12. Lerma, Lacole, Gurhi, Mitchell, Walton, Kamada, Deveni, Eze, and Ketia. Eze, do you like the stadium? It's a nice one, isn't it? Where are you playing football next season? No, Marino at the brunt of mind games is actually jokes. What a situation we're in. And this is why we love football. It doesn't make any sense. We beat Madrid 5-1, let alone the team that went out there. But this is why we love football. Not just Arsenal fans, everyone, because you talk on paper and then something else happens. Wanyeri should be starting over Sterling. To be fair, he's got more starts, but mix and blend. Raheem, we got to remember, in times like this, yeah, fair enough, we're not fighting for the league, but we're at the business end of the season. Would you lot not agree, right? And we are into the semi-finals of the Champions League. Raheem Sterling, through his time at Manchester City and all the stuff he's achieved throughout his illustrious careers, is needed in situations like this when it's business time. And this is when players step up. I think he's a 3-4-time Premier League winner. He's done several things in his career. And I have no doubt Raheem Sterling will show the unique qualities as to why Mikel Arteta brought him into the club. There has to be a correlation with Raheem Sterling signing for us and us doing dramatically better against Real Madrid than we did against Bayern Munich. You bring in experience, you start seeing your players mimic and behave like experienced veterans on the pitch, as you saw in the Bernabeu. Shout out Raheem Sterling, world-class Jamaican. Eze only works with Elise. How you manage that? Yeah, you lot, please. Pass my driving test today and come back to see Partey is getting a new deal. Club always finds a way to ruin my day. Damn, Danny Slater. Damn. First things first, big up to you for passing your driving test on behalf of myself and everyone. That's what it's all about. But damn, you let the next man ruin your day. All inclusive. That's crazy, though. Elise is nasty. Said he went to Germany. Elise is a player, man. Absolute player. Absolute player. What a player, in fact, man. Would have loved him at the Emirates, but probably wouldn't work. He looks like maybe he don't. To be fair, I've never watched an interview or heard him say any different, but seems like he loves that right hand side. You're not going to get that with Saka here. DG shameless linking Sterling to Madrid. What did I say? That was a lie. 100%. I'm shameless. I just admit it. He's still a left back. DG failed winger hype.
I guess this right back, Charlie, definitely.
Put your thing on the table. I don't listen to verbal. My haters are motivators. I just remembered who Danny is. Oh my god, it's him. Oh my god. Oh my god. Hey, pick up yourself because you're a supporter of the platform, but you was a massive hater. Of course, it's Jamaican tax. Sterling's retiring soon. Try to do the media thing. Sterling, like interview, we could go crazy. Like, fam, oh my god, that guy's a hater. Failed winger hype. So what, blood? No one wanted to play fullback anyways, but it happens. Yeah, I didn't want to be a fullback. You wanted to play fullback, mate. All right. But we're the most important in the game now, inverting and whatnot. You all love Miles Lewis. Don't bread, because you all love Miles Lewis Kelly. None of you bread. Just smash the like button. Failed winger hype is violent as well. Like, I actually think failed striker, but the move to fullback, it did happen like from wing to fullback. But it went from right wing to left back. So there was a bit of drip, but not a drip. I need you on the wing for Chelsea, man. AI making videos of DG scoring goals. Hater. Sterling interview be mad from Northwest London to Premier League movie. Bro, he's lived the movie. And I'll be real, if I'm Raheem Sterling, the first thing I'm doing is, bro, you got bare things to say about racism and how you've been treated. Whatever you say about the player, like you've got bare people to throw under a bus. Your autobiography would be mad. Rashford, you need to get involved in that as well. Failed winger, that video gives me Roberto Carlos. Hey, Fish, my guy. Fun story, as I've said before, that when I scored that, I was drunk still. I had work drinks. It's on the gazetting. But yeah, man, how do you think this game's going to go, people? We've got 80 minutes until kickoff. Talking points. Come on, people, man. You don't need to liven up. Arteta would play DG as a false left back. I'm on that. Do you know how fun playing left back must be for Mikel Arteta's Arsenal? Or anyone that does the inverted fullback? Do you know how fun it looks? Yeah, man. Big up MLS on the interview. Handles it well, man. I thought he was a thug. Came across as a normal guy to me. Came across as a humble 18-year-old that's trying to just make his way in this life. But look at the big time, you know. Come on, Arsenal, man. Let's have it. Hey, Sterling, please, man. Come on, Sterling. Come on. I can't lie, Raheem Sterling. I'm probably only supporting that. It's childish if you actually don't have a good game today. Seriously, it's childish. Come on, Sterling, man. I know I'd get spliffed by any winger in the Premier if I played fullback. The dumbest, unless you've kicked Premier League ball, Championship ball, some serious level of football, and you just happen to be a normal person not playing, then your opinion might hold weight. And we all say it as a little laugh and joke, like my nan would score that. I would do better than this player. I would do that. Bro, the shittest player that, for all the fans in the Premier League, you lot think of who you think's the crappiest in this Arsenal team and comment their name or whatever team you support. Do you know how much better they are than you? Like I was seeing some clips on Twitter, people saying they would pocket Martinelli, they're better than Martinelli. Bro, as dead as you think Martinelli is, he will smoke you. You do not train every day. Crazy. Saka is not Salah. What happened? No Ben White in the squad. I have doubts about his long-term fitness now. Sell. Hey, chill. Man, there's no loyalty in football. First little injury season from Ben White. We're talking about selling. Nah. Well, he's had surgery. It's probably written. And other than that, what? One injury hit season. I don't know. Truthfully, I don't know how long Ben White's been here, but it feels like 3 years. So what? One injury hit season. 2, maybe 3 years of being ever present. Come on, man. Pardon me. Why play Rice over and over again? At some point, he might need a rest. No rest for the wicked. And what we did to Real Madrid was more than wicked. Scored 5 if it was cricket. Yeah, I forget, man. Hey, you're moving mad. He definitely didn't. This guy's a muppet, mate. I didn't call him a thug. I said they called him like certain media outlets were calling Miles Lewis Skelly a fuck. He's definitely not a fuck, man. Footballer. Right. If you're gonna boy me, mate, let's make sure we're reading. Feeling sorry for Ethan with this lineup. Mikel needs to keep his confidence before he becomes the next Willock, Smith Rowe, Nelson. I hear that, but cool, man. Wanyeri will be all right. Yeah, I think he could play, but come on, bro. I'm sure Wanyeri had every intention of breaking through into the first team, but come on. I'm sure it's gone beyond his wildest dreams. If you was to have asked him what he would have, how many minutes and games he would have liked to have played realistically in the summer to what he's doing now, he'd be all right, bro. And there's still games. I don't even think I would love to play Wanyeri. I just think Mikel Arteta's looked at it as I'm not going to heavily rotate. I'm going to rotate the ones I need to rotate. I'm going to, I played a clever game with Partey in the first game. Yeah, I might want to rest Rice, but the guys that certain people can play on adrenaline and momentum and all of that kind of stuff. I think Trossard's like that to a degree. I more think that's the case of Martinelli and Rice. I'm doing that. Odegaard, maybe, building on the Ipswich thing, you're back in there. Lewis Skelly also was on the bench last game. It's calm, man. I don't even think it's anything to do with Wanyeri. I think I want to keep the balance and keep momentum, but let me give Sterling a start because I buoyed him. You're never going to have, and I want Wanyeri to be unhappy. But if you're Wanyeri, obviously Saka isn't because of ability, but if you're Wanyeri and you did think that, which I don't think is the case, you have to settle down because if you look like if we're on the bench and you look an England international, arguably the best player in the world right now, shameless, but Bukayo Saka's also on that bench. And look what you've done at 18 years of age. You're cool, man. Your confidence can't be shot. Your chances coming just cool, man. Odegaard time to turn up. Eze is playing. He played through the pain last season, had surgery, and the same injuries recurring, just saying. Snake. Gent next door is a snake. Where I'm from, there's loyalty. Player. Where does he even fit into the squad if he's not getting game time like this? Or at Madrid? Wanyeri's cool. I hear it, my guy, man. But Wanyeri's cool, man. He's cool. His time is coming. Teeny would still smoke 99.9% of humanity. Because I don't think people understand football. Bro, do you have any idea? The deadest footballer you think, yeah? Do you know how high their technical level is? Like the basics as well. The crisp pass. And what people don't understand is, you more see it when you go to games. You have no time. It looks like they got time. You've not got no time. One good bit of content, I think, used to be, I don't think it's when the season started. I think there was a series. I can't remember if it was in America, Asia, or whatever, but a couple of Premier League teams were doing the preseason tournament, and Sky Sports, Bruno Gomes had one on. Like they're wearing a camera, and obviously, like while they're playing, and then obviously we all get to see what they're seeing. Blood, you've got no time. Do you know how quick things are happening? Everyone's allowed an opinion, but damn. The man have just turned 18. The man just turned 18. Man, them just cool. Get his opportunities. See Rob Holding outside the box. Top being shot with his left foot. I like his impact sub role for now. Ethan is not quite there yet physically. Also, that I think the greatest improvements Wanyeri can make is off the ball. I think you got to wait on him a bit physically, both in terms of strength and also pause. He's still growing. He's an 18-year-old lad. He's still getting into his fully grown adult body. But I think off the ball, everything that Mikel Arteta demands from Odegaard off the ball, learn all of that. On the ball, you're okay. It's just off the ball. I do think you could get a bit better defensively. Other than that, you're over excelling. You're doing very well. And you're right where you should be at. Big up Wanyeri. In the short term, I think you're a right wing option. And obviously you can hover about elsewhere. Long term, I see no reason why you can't have a future in Odegaard's role or long term, maybe even in the 8. Or become an out-and-out right winger, and that might present an issue between him and Saka. Become that in your own right. The manager has spoken about he can play up front. I don't know how that's going to work, but it's an intriguing debate. Most people overestimate their physical abilities. True, man. Because I think someone even added me on Twitter, and they gave a vote. And do you know how many people in England actually think if they trained at certain sports, they could go to the 2028 Olympics? People are smoking and drinking crazy things. Unless you've been a former athlete, you're going mad. Some of you are on the bench in Sunday League. Crazy. You're paying to be on the bench 9 a.m. Crazy. Let alone you want to diss footballers. If we don't look after him, he'll end up like the ghost left back, right back at our club. Who are you referring to? Ben White is coming from a serious injury. Big up, Matt. Keep smashing the like button. Yeah, maybe he could, but bro, not everyone's like that. Can you do backflips? When Yeri isn't ready, in my opinion, to play 90 minutes the way we played, they see MLS and think it's normal. But that's the thing. I would part Miles Lewis Skelly to the side. People think every young player is going to be like Wayne Rooney, Cesc Fabregas, Michael Owen. And what I hate in today's day and age, and Arsenal fans would do it with Wanyeri and Lewis Skelly. People do it with football fans all over, football players all over. You could be 16, 17, 18, highly rated in a good moment, and people think tomorrow you're the finished article. It doesn't work like that, but that's just how football is, man. Oh, Tommy. I love Tommy Yasu, man. He's such a good squad player, but the fitness is atrocious. Are we going to get to 78? Sorry, to 100 likes? We've got 78. You lot boy me, man. When you lot don't see watch alongs no more, don't cry, you know. Don't cry, people. Now I'm playing. I'll always be here. I can't see Wanyeri playing backup for more than 3 seasons. Let them write their own stories. I can't lie. Wanyeri, Lewis Skelly, Saka, you, man, sign new deals because the new kits will be coming out in the summer. The sun will be shining. All 3 of you can do a joint little announcement. Hey, lend and whatnot. I wish we kept Smith Rowe. I know it's all emotive, people, but just imagine Reece Nelson was a half decent, respectfully to him, squad player. Smith Rowe was doing his thing. These young players are here. Ainsley was just on, just being like our Wes Brown. Yeah, man. 8 minutes until kickoff. Had a pre-match meal, DG. If you can call it that. I'm going to have one at halftime again. I had 2 cheesy beef patties. And I've had jerk chicken and rice. I've had something else. I had a snack. Oh, I had a bit of carrot cake, mate. Appreciate it. Would Kai be a legend if he comes back and if we... Wait, what? Huh? Would Kai be a legend if he comes back and if we get to the Champions League final, he scores the winner? Big up your thing. Well, you couldn't really... Well, you can't say that's not legendary, but maybe folklore. Legend for me is Henri Bergkamp, all of that. I know you would have won that, but you can't be there. Balogun, legend's a bit mad. Foden was a rotational player for 2-3 seasons until he was fully ready. Relax on Wanyeri. Wanyeri's already done more than Foden. I don't care about the statistics. The slappings he was doing against City, that's better than anything Foden's doing. No one can remember anything Foden's done. Name me something iconic Foden's done in the Prem. And there's going to be some very, very uncomfortable conversations very soon, ironically. As I keep saying, Wanyeri, keep doing what you're doing. Foden, I'll never forget that Copper 90 vid where you called my team a dead team. I do think Foden's cold, but the game's the game. He come from a club, one team. Allow that we're not doing some Chelsea thing. You know me, I'm a Haaland romantic, man. Sometimes I get carried away. My dream is the impossible dream of seeing 11 players come out from our academy playing the starting lineup from obviously the goalie to the striker. Now, that's not going to happen, but yeah. Yeah, Saka could be a legend. Saka's a legend already. United hat-trick. What do you mean? It would be 2 Champions League winning goals. United hat-trick. I'm not sure what you mean. Who are you referring to? Yeah, he would be our first time Champions League winning champs, and with the new format put in place, but I'd still say him in a year or 2. Guy's got a role to play, man. Mind games. Forget Nelson and Smith Rowe rubbish. We should bring back Iwobi. Just, I hear that. Yeah. Come on. Tierney having a down year might do his body a lot of good, but he stays fit at Celtic. Such is life, man. It's a shame, man. It don't have to be this way. Strange Marino is not in the squad anymore. Heard anything? Arteta said he can't play today, but he didn't give a reason. I hope it's nothing serious, but yeah, he's not here. DG Haaland could never recreate the Champions League pick with Cobham boys. I hear that, but half them man in the Cobham they got Reece James and that, but half of them flexing, they never done that. They're moving like Brewster, wearing their Champions League medal to the barbers. You didn't do it. And whatever you say, Saka's better than all them youths. So it doesn't matter. Like you lot bring out bare academy dons. And we don't even do it like that. We don't do what you lot do. Oh, we sold this one for 20 million. Cobham is making so much money. Just Lewis Skelly, your time, Wanyeri, quickly. Saka, quickly. What happened? Hey, big up. Hey, Hudson Odoi is actually finding his feet. Even do it with you, man. But you lot are gassing it in the under-18s FA Youth Cup, like, man. You lot used to gas Mount. The only thing I give you lot with Mount, you did the right thing. You robbed United quickly, like, man. Bare youths come from Compliment, they're meaty. I'm joking. On a serious note, they're definitely not meaty, but the games, none of them are better than Saka. Unfortunately, none of them are better than Bukayo. Unfortunately, you lot like to do the cosplay in that Palmer came from Compliment. He didn't. He didn't do that. Big up DG, a real Arsenal fan that doesn't wear Madrid shirts against us. Smash the like button. Catch, if you're listening, you got Mel. Kai scoring 2 Champions League winning goals. I think the whole squad would go down as legends, in it, but realistically, kickoff is imminent. We got 4 minutes. We're back in action, boys and girls. Pardon me, I'm going 3-1 Arsenal, man. Let me be realistic away from the 4-1. 86 likes. Can we get to 100 before kickoff, people? Come on. Blessings from Brumtown DG. I'm not going to gloat about our Polish Maldini. Bro, no, I'm not above Chris. I have to hold that. I've never said Kivio was dead. Didn't think you was levels, but he did your thing against Madrid. So I'm chatting shit on YouTube and Arteta's managing. Shout out you, Kivio. Polish Maldini for real. Shelly and Fraser playing today. You know what? I hate myself. I think I'm screaming. I created that slander name for Raheem Sterling. Little did I know, God said, yeah, a couple years. Watch. To think a generation ago, Tini will be rated on one of the best left backs. He got shagged. The woke stuff killed Tini. When a left back just had to be a left back, it was calm. When someone said, "Yeah, no, make them go in midfield," he's done. He gave it a good goal, but it was dead. It was dead. It was mad dead. I'm actually disappointed in Kivio in that regards, because you lot get on to me. You lot have to, you can get on to me. You've got 3 minutes until kickoff. I was saying, when Kivio first arrived, there was a point. He looked fairly comfortable in the left back row, and then, yeah, it got dark. We got 3-1s and 3-0s. They said Hudson-Odoi was surpassing Saka. Yeah, surpassed on the motorway on the way to Notts. Guy mad, man. They say bad guys. People used to say Sancho, and they bought Sancho Meady. Kivio versus Eddie. Raheem, we need a goal. And Ketia got a bone to pick today. We'll score 3-4 goals. And Ketia will get his little dirty goal at the end, man. Messing up our clean sheet. We've got Raya, Timber, Saliba, Kivio, Lewis Skelly, Partey, Rice, Odegaard, Sterling, Martinelli, and Trossard starting. There's no Mikel Merino, double M in the starting 11, and Benjamin White's not with the squad. Neither is Tommy Asu. I don't know why I said that. We got 4-2s. Do not recognize the ref. Is he new? To be fair, I didn't get a glance, man. Let's go, boys. Come on, boys. Oh, what are they doing here? Are they doing back three? Let me make sure the mute button's off. Odegaard assisting, Sterling scoring, Martinelli's bagging. I can't wait till Sterling proves you lot all wrong today. Mark Gurley, watch. Oh, come on. Hey, Martin Odegaard, man. 26 appearances, 2 goals, 5 assists. Yeah, we're patterning that today. That's dead. That is dead, Odegaard. But I back my captain. Let me sit down. I'm not snaking my captain. My captain's a baller. He's a baller. 38 goals and 168 appearances for Eddie Nketiah between the years 2017 and 24. Big him up. Hey, speaking of big ups, American Gunner or Gooner. Big up Unks in the cup, man. Hope you're doing well. Sterling Hattie. I'll be so shameless. Sterling scoring, Martinelli scoring, Odegaard's assisting. We're talking positivity into the world, people. Mikel Arteta led Arsenal to the first Champions League semi-final since 2009. See, we need to win stuff, man. Sky Sports can't be bringing up your name and that's that. Crystal Palace also have Wembley to think about. So far, Glasner has lost both managerial games against Arsenal by an 8-3 aggregate. Hopefully that carries on. He's a good gaffer, though. He's giving Crystal Palace good football. Could potentially bring the FA Cup home. Wouldn't mind that, man. See, Ian Wright Derby is coming up. I don't want to see crosses. Pointless. Shillings to bag a brace. You're horrible, man. That's horrible. I want to see Cabba. You know what, Arteta? Why not, man? Henry Francis. That's how you get your stats. What? Every young player that Wenger played, they didn't make it here. Kickoff has happened, by the way, folks. Eddie Nketiah has gone straight to their keeper, Henderson. Oh, it's one of them games, Palace. Really? Kivio, that's you. Kivio wins the header. Headers it into Timber and then clears it with his right peg. Where Mitchell's holding Sterling. Sterling's bagging today. I can see the aura. Timber's brought it down superbly. William Saliba. We need to settle, boys. We need to settle. Timber. Goes straight down the flanks. You made a mess of that, really. And here go Crystal Palace. Walton Watch, he's a baller, man. Okay, Deckers has won it. Thomas Partey, who you would have seen David Ornstein come out and say apparently Arsenal are in talks to extend his deal. Miles Lewis Skelly, Kivio. Look at Lewis Skelly, man. Look at Lewis Skelly, man. Feels like just the other day we was watching you against, what was it, Bolton and Preston and all that. Nah, look at you, mate. Pocketing those apparent world-class players at Real Madrid, scoring on his England debut. See, going back to that Cobham question, your youths are not doing this. You can't claim Lewis anymore. He went Newcastle. Your guys, and this is left back. We make centre mids the best. Our thing is so different, T-Locks. So different. You lot is just like supermarket food. It's just mass produced. Ours is grandma's cooking. It's made with love, mate. Saliba, Timber. Glasney, I can't lie, man. From as frustrating as it is, it's looking like one of them games. We're going to have to be patient. Crystal Palace, again, it's only 90 seconds into the game. They do look very good off the ball. Kivio's gone long. I might have to hold the L with Kivio's passing range. Take, that's therefore a free kick on Nelly. I'll give the Premier League credit. The football they're using is cold, you know. I say this every time. That football's sick, nostalgic. Oh, Martinelli. And if you didn't believe in Martinelli before you bagged at the Bernabeu, don't come back around here, please. Don't come back around here. Where was you in the North London derby when his decision making was terrible? Where was you when people were talking nonsense against Everton when, you know, what, he played against a 50-year-old Ashley Young? You weren't there. So don't bask in our glory. We've got 15 goals from set pieces this season. Interestingly, Crystal Palace also have 15. Nottingham Forest and Aston Villa, who will both be in FA Cup action, like Palace, have 14. Let's see what we got here. We're going to deliver the ball. Okay, we delayed it. All right, that's a good look. Kivio! Yes! Kivio! All right, corner boys in the building immediately. Did I not say at the beginning, I feel like someone like Saliba and Kivio is bagging? Yes! Early doors. Hey, we're monsters from set pieces, you know. We're monsters. Our set piece coach is a freak of nature. Kivio, I always believed in you, you know. Never believed. I believed. It's a lovely... What is that? Odegaard assist? I told you. Yes! 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 Kivio, hey. Is that Odegaard assist? Not more importantly, but more importantly. And let's not forget Martinelli won the foul. Here, all right, Kivio. I always believed in you, you know, unique qualities. That's big Kivio, man. If you didn't rate Kivio, I don't know what's wrong with you. I could always see it. 1-0 to the Arsenal's a famous chant, and that's what's going on. 2 minutes basically into the game. Arsenal have taken the lead against Crystal Palace, which is amazing. Because again, Crystal Palace have to think about the game. They are thinking about Wembley. And obviously a back three, you could argue, is as defensive or as attacking as you make out. But the onus is on them. That's Kivio's first goal since February 2024. My guy. Sterling, come on. It's childish if you don't score. Centre backs are scoring that. And he deserves that, Kivio, man. He deserves that. Anyways, people, let's be serious. Crystal Palace have a free kick. Actually in dangerous territory. I think Adam Walton's over it. He's a effing good player. All right, look what they're doing with Lewis Skelly. Boys, they're trying to double up on Lewis Skelly. The ball comes in from Palace. It's headed out from Kivio. Don't forget, people. Crystal Palace are good from set pieces. Ref, Timber's been fouled. The ref plays on. All right, Timber, get up. Play to the whistle. Thomas Partey wins it. Goal kick, ref. All right, corner kick to Crystal Palace. Boys, calm. Blink and you miss it, lad. Don't you? We got 106 likes. Can we get as close to 200 as possible? Backing off tops again. Man, they're going to say it anyways, man. I know Gooner Lee is buzzing right now. Shameless guy. I said 5-0. You see my guy Kivio. Calm me, you didn't rate him. You're acting. Title challenge is still on. Got it, man. You have to. Totally on mark. Big up Palace for that. If you didn't believe in Kivio, hey, Raya. Thank you. Mods, please. Let's make sure we're patterning up the nonsense in the chat, please. All right, Martinelli. Go on. This is a lovely counter. Martinelli, forget everyone. Brazil. Hey, my Brazilian demon. That better be it's a corner. Is it corner? Martinelli, make sure that's corner. Big man, please. Make sure if that's not a corner. But that's what David Raya gives you. He sees it, he sets it, he does it. Palace making a mess of that. Mess of that initially. I don't know why they're replaying Palace's chance. It was Meady. But that's what Raya gives you. Dash it, Martinelli, man. Pretend you're playing at the Burnabout every week. It can't be a corner. I'm seeing the replays far too long on Sky Sports. It's calm, though. It's calm. It's calm. It's a new ref, but he did ref Arsenal before we won 4-0. Shout at him. I shouldn't even know about the ref. Hopefully that continues. Mitchell. Kamada. And this is why you play a back three sometimes. Look where Kamada is. Them little offensive players can get in the little pockets. And as you know, every player that moves around drags a player around. Doing everyone dirty with this time. Imagine I go on Sky Sports and by God's grace, there with Patrick Vieira, invincible winner, YouTube subscriber, 66k subs. Boy, not it's an achievement, but still. William Saliba. There's a lot of space in wide areas today. Odegaard, conductor. They don't. Oh, fucking hell. Odegaard's giving the ball. Odegaard, please. You know what? I think we bust case there. Odegaard, please. Please. Give it away very cheaply. And Crystal Palace actually have a good chance here. It's cool, Odegaard. He turned Trossard. I only sleep ref. That's obstruction. He's done well. Man, wake up, man. What's going on? You lot are ramping. Boys, wake up. The shot's whistled wide. What's going on? We're second to react. Boys, this, Odegaard. Wake up, mate. Because that all started from you. Several other players caught the little virus of doing nonsense. Trossard's not a defender, but complete wrong side of Gertie. Gertie has turned Trossard, and they've appealed for a foul. To be fair, Gertie's just got up with it. Raheem Sterling, I don't know what he was doing. I guess the intention was in the right place. Boys, wake up, please. Wake up, please. We was doing this in the cup game against them. There's no need for any of that. They've got a corner. That Raya quick transition pass is cash money. That's one of my favorite skills from Raya. Baller, man. Adam Morton. Do you like the Emirates? You want to stay here? That's a corner, you know. Raya, what are you doing? Is that another corner? Okay, Eddie and Kay. Easy. Big up Eddie, but once the 90 minutes starts, hey man, it's nice seeing Eddie and Ketty as someone else's problem. Big him up though. You know, the defenses in trouble. Martinelli finally found his Brazilian passport. He's so back. DG, what did man tell you about Kivio's passing? As I keep saying, he should be good at passing. He's a Polish international and an Arsenal Football Club player. Kivio just mentality, that's it. Man are on me. Smash the like button. You know, on me. Odegaard assist. We don't talk too much. I don't doubt my captain. I know Sterling's scoring. Like, big up Miles Lewis Skelly. He's at the right centre. I mean, look at him showing for them. Look at that. Ref! That's a yellow. Look at Lewis Skelly. Serious players. 49, Lewis Skelly. Declan Rice. He needs his own chant. Arsenal fans are always late with the chants, man. Just like with Big Gabby. Horrible. Sterling, good strength. Unique qualities. Martin Wondergaard. All right, Declan Rice. All right, bang, bang, bang. Declan, you're acting. Rice hits it. Did it hit a hand? Is it a corner? We're messing about. Both teams are messing about, really. I just know if I tweeted about Kivio, people are going to be on me. It feels like there's goals today. Bro, if you didn't rate Kivio, I don't know what's wrong with you. DG wanted him sold. Imagine. Who wanted Kivio sold? I always rated him. I just said he's got unique qualities. But this is what we want. Smash the like button. Subscribe if you're new here. Crystal Palace have gone long. Time, Saliba. Okay, head it. Where's my red shirts? Rice, I love it. Martin Odegaard. Hey, we're about to see a clinic. Raheem Sterling. You're trying. That's the main thing, man. You're trying. That is the main thing. God loves a trial. Like button. Smash my guy. Johnny, one love. Skelly looking like Sado. Sado's looking like him. Yeah, we're ready to be shameless. Let me calm down, though. Kivio, love that unique quality. Lewis Skelly. Forget everyone. Martinelli, cook him. Okay, Lewis Skelly. What we do to deserve Lewis Skelly? One year we get warmed up, mate. There's games here. Let's put on an exhibition for the Arsenal fans. We are a goal up if you're just tuning in, people. A Kivior header. Did I not say at the beginning? It feels like a Kivior goal. For all you fan reaction dons, make sure you find the minute where I said that. Pardon me. Just cash money. Deluded is shameless. Try him, man. Thomas Partey. Ref. Kivior. Give it back to him. Kivior. Forward. Aye, Martinelli, stay out there. 0-0, boys. Palace, Roy Hodgson be proud of this. They're quite rigid. They're not giving us much space, but we're winning right now. Martinelli onside. I see the run. Stay onside. Timber. Trossard. Okay. Sterling. You're trying, my guy. Hey, Partey. Oh, I love it. Sterling, get that. I love that. Trossard patting it. Trossard didn't want it. Mitchell's done well. No, Sterling's intercepted. You see, defensive winger, one of the top defensive wingers. His speed is gone. Is Skelly better than Zinni? Yeah, for me anyway. Obviously, Zinni tech and all that, but Miles Lewis Skelly is a better option than Zinchenko at this moment in time. Shout out Zinni. Declan Rice, Martinelli. The crossing thing is not happening today. They got 3 defenders. We're gonna have to be patient. I need to get up and look at my screen. That can't be Odegaard pass. Show the replay, please. Odegaard, you've had a couple of meaty touches today. You scored, though. I mean, you've assisted. I like this right back of Palace, but I think he's flattering to deceive. Yeah, Odegaard, that was a poor pass. Do you know how mad it is? If it stays like this, it's a game for Tini on the overlap, or it's probably more of a game for someone like Zinchenko, who's good in the pockets. It's a game for them. Sterling's first tackle for Arsenal. Let's go. Horrible guy. Title challenge will end this weekend when Liverpool put Tottenham to the sword at home. I haven't even found the stream and I'm seeing 1-0. Light work, bro. Come on, man. This is what we do. This is Arsenal Football Club at the end of the day. Eze, ref, never falling over his own boots, mate. Anyways, Palace, to be fair to them, they've taken it quickly. Eze. Oh, that's a ball. I'm chatting. Oh my God, Raya, why are you off your line? Oh, Eddie. Okay. What we doing? We are moving very mad. Palace should have equalized there. Need to wake up 13 minutes in. What are we doing? Eze, cool. I don't mean it because you know I'm an Eze fan, but the rattle thing isn't gonna work here. Ball over the top for Eddie and Ketia and give you a slide moving. We're moving mad. Like I'm gonna just choose to forget that. Give you what the hell was that as well? Come on, boys, man. It's one of them nights where don't make it harder than it needs to be. It's here with Palace's keeper. Henderson don't want it. He don't want it. You're not even better than Ramsdale, mate. You're gonna go long. You don't want to play out from the back. Boys, squeeze. That's ours. Don't let them out. Martinelli. Thank you. Martinelli wins it back. Just as they tried to play out from the back. Oh, that's a nutmeg. It counts. He's got the ball. Martinelli, be strong. That's ours, ref. Ref, come on. It's not Palace's. Well, other guys move to the left of the pitch for the best, man. Just find Martinelli. Trossard moving mad in this game. Kivior determined to keep proving me wrong. Amen. Shameless DG with a Jamaican passport. If you can't back your own, mate, who can you back? If he was Bayesian, he would have been backed as well. And I just like Raheem Sterling anyway. Well, not the Arsenal Raheem Sterling, but what he's been as a player. Shout him out, though. Come on, Arteta. It's a nice watch. You don't want that. Let me get that, please, mate. Do that. Palace still trying to play up from the back. Trossard. To be fair, Lacole did well there. Lerma, he don't want it. That's ours. Fuck, you know, Palace just want to. Palace are shook, man. They're playing out from the back, but the minute it looks like it's in danger, they're just lumping it long. Kivior header came out the blue. It did, man. But the main thing is that, you know, we got that goal. Can you stay like this if Palace won? Ref foul, bro. Long ball forward from Palace. Not sure what that was from Nketiah. Partey? What is that? Partey is giving it away. Can Palace counter attack? No, they can't. Partey, relax. Love that. Timber galloping forward. Martinelli, stay on side. I beg you, stay on side. Partey doesn't get it from Timber. Timber plays it to Trossard. Trossard aims to switch play. That was dead into Lewis Skelly, man. That was dead. Too much on it. Unlucky, boys. I was tired though, man. All this game is momentum for PSG. League's dead. Nathan ain't no, I'm gonna believe that. Sel Trossard tired of him. All Gabby had to do there was to kick it against the defender and get a corner. Poor IQ. Well, he scored at the burner, but he looked can't tell me nothing about Martinelli. Rare! Eddie's fouling Saliba. That Eddie and Katie, be serious. That's big William Saliba. You used to train with him. Come on, Eddie. Come on. You're just gonna get a booky little tap in when we probably score about 3. Thomas Partey collects it from Ryo. Come on, Thomas. Lewis Skelly has Declan Rice to his left. Elects not to play it, gives it back to Thomas Partey. Thomas Partey. Oh, this back three's annoying, man. Kivio. It's just the people in areas that can damage Palace, man. Palace are doing very well off the ball so far, but can they do this for 90 minutes? Lewis Skelly. Kivio. Saliba. Come on, midfield. Partey. Doesn't get it. Odegaard does. Odegaard on this right-hand side for Arsenal. Gets it back to Timber. Timber. Partey. Odegaard. Gets it back. Odegaard, what we saying? Cooking. Timber. Good spell of possession from us, but we need to make it count. I think 2 goals and they abandoned this 3 at the back. Nonsense, surely. Because would you rather lose 2-0 or 3-1? Timber. Odegaard wants. Odegaard's going to conduct. This is cash money. Martin Odegaard, ball over the top. What did you see there, G? Not sure, but Palace have made a mess of this defensively. Sterling, come on, bring that under. Sterling, fam. Keep trying, man. Keep working hard, man. Keep working hard. What have you not made of the game so far? Mitchell down. All right. Palace is left. You won't do it. You think you will. You won't do it. Thank you. He goes back home. Kamada. Come on, Palace. Thought we was going to get a challenge here. This is meaty, mate. Can play you every week. Stay humble in this life, man. 17 minutes in. Arsenal 1, Palace 0. Gurhi. Come on, boys. What's all of this now? Come on. Eze, dead. That's Timber, dead. It's dead. It's dead. You're going to pass it anyways. Dead, dead. We're not scared of the little shoulder drop. Dead, dead. Kept Vinicius quiet in that. See, dead, dead. See, Eze, poor pass. You're lucky Palace still has it. Dead. Palace might find that wavy. Come on. We don't even rate Martinelli when he does that. It's different over here. The Emirates lights are bright, my friend. We need to see more than that. Crystal Palace. To be fair, they've enjoyed a spell of possession here. Timber, can you get there? Mitchell, that's, you know what? That could have been promising from a Palace perspective, but no one was there. David Raya, ooh, quote unquote risky pass to Partey. Declan Rice will slow things right down for us. Skips out Partey, finds Saliba. William Saliba brings in Kivio. He's growing in confidence, not just in this game and the fact that he scored and he's the difference maker tonight, but since he's come into the side. Long may it continue. William Saliba. Teams need to go for it more against big teams. They just all part of the bus. Can't blame them, man. Our centre backs and Partey are seeing plenty of the ball. Not that anyone is lacking or going without, but can't really get our players in the final third. Saliba, Partey, carry it. But where's his options? Does well to Lewis Skelly. Lewis Skelly driving forward. Don't get fouled. Release it. Okay, Lewis Skelly. Get the ball, but pass it. Kivio. Skelly once again. Chill out, bro. Thank you, Kivio. I like you, you know. Rice doesn't get it. Saliba does. Timber. Saliba wants. Let's go back, man. Rice, stay there. Bro, Saliba passing the ball. Saliba, Rice wants. Immediate. Kivio. Alright, that's a ball to Trossard. Alright, Kivio passing range. Trossard. Trossard got strength. He tried, but Trossard's not the guy for that. And what could have been a good move for us is turned into a defensive situation as Palace look to counter-attack. Martinelli's done his backtracking, but Miles Lewis Skelly's positioning isn't the best. Don't dive in, Lewis Skelly. Calm. Saliba gets an interception. Martinelli does well to find Rice. It's getting all end-to-endy at the moment. Big up Saliba for giving Kivio confidence to improve and do his thing. That's what top-tier centre-backs do. Declan Rice. Raheem Sterling. Arguably Arsenal's best wide option in the squad down this right-hand side. When we get warm, please stay warm, my guy. Please stay warm. Anything can happen at any moment. Come on, Sterling, bro. Nonsense. I prefer Europe now because we play games against teams that do not park the bus. I hear it. I hate that sometimes we're always looking to reset. When I watch Liverpool, 3-4 passes, they're in the final third shooting or something. Odegaard got credit in the bank for me. He can have an off season if it's in isolation. Should need more and more immediately. Kivio, Saliba. It's 1-0 to Arsenal. Slap the like button if you haven't. Can we get to 200? Kivio, Saliba, Rice once. Rice don't get though. Timber's so sick. So good. So good. What happened with Sterling? Odegaard, for me, next season can't be this awful, or the club needs to bring in a player that can bench him and produce on the pitch week in, week out. Thomas Partey. Rice, stay on side. Rice, how big is... Oh, Partey saw it and he didn't do it. It's calm, man. It's cool, Sterling, man. Lewis Skelly, Declan Rice, Martinelli, cutting. Forget everyone. Does well to go back to Lewis Skelly, to be fair. Get out of there, boys. For obvious reasons, we probably look better down our left. Raheem Sterling, fucking hell, bro. He still got the ball, but come on, man. Childish. Partey. Yeah, Odegaard. Well, to be fair, somebody said Odegaard went out to the left in the first instance, and now he is now. Can you blame him? That don't look like Saka. I mean, it does, but it doesn't, does it? Being silly. Odegaard, Timbeezy, Saliba, Kivio, Thomas Partey. Go on, Sterling. We're here now. Mitchell wins the first. Trossard to Sterling. Go on, Sterling. We're here now. Sterling on this right-hand side. Oi, plays the 1-2 with Trossard. Oi, Sterling. Into Declan Rice. Declan Rice! Oh, unlucky. But that's what Raheem Sterling gives you when he's in the mood, man. That's why he's a Premier League legend, a 4-time Premier League winner. He's come off that flank, played a neat 1-2 with Trossard, who in turn, Rice has been found, and it's just wide. For someone who's in good form and scored a screamer at the stadium a few weeks ago, he strikes that with a bit more of the side of his foot. I reckon he might ask questions. He's not done. Sterling did well there, man. Sterling has one eye on the plane, sun, and soul food, man. Allow him, man. It's not his fault. Sterling don't even do step overs no more. You almost set up a chance there. That's what Sterling gives you coming off the flanks. Very unique talent in our side. I know he's bagging today. Kivio. Saliba. Just for 5 minutes, can we see Martinelli and Sterling switch? Why? Swap flanks, man. Kivio. Oh, Lewis Skelly. Kivio. Saliba. Timbeezy. Come on. Goes back to William Saliba. William Saliba to Ryle. Partey seeing plenty of the ball, if I'm honest with you today. Thomas Partey. Kivio once. Kivio of all people once. Thomas Partey finds Martin Wondergaard. Conducting. Look at my captain. Look. Eventually gives it to Kivio. Lewis Skelly. Goes back to David Ryle. Reset mode. Saliba. Collects it from Ryle. I mean, all we can do is delay the Liverpool parties as much as it can be. Let's get to DG. Let's get DG to 70k subs before the start of next season. Dream chasing. I know. Hear it, man. Sterling's got to be learning the recipe. Oh, you're moving, man. Sterling could have had an assist. He's going to get one today, man. Palace have the ball here. Palace on the attack. Eddie, you won't do it. That's Saliba, man. Come on. Saliba, bro. There's no point playing, mate. Lewis Skelly does well to find Rice. Rice. Release it, Rice. Rice doing too much. He lost the ball. And here goes Palace again. Eze, you don't want it. You're poor, mate. You're rubbish, mate. Yeah, you do all of that, but these skills don't count if you're going backwards. There, you're rubbish, mate. I like the Sanchez guy, Sanchez from Bilbao. I don't think we're going for him, though. I just think it's paper talking, creative journalism. Wharton. Go ahead. Come on. Come on. Together. Go ahead. Don't want it. Eze don't want it. Wharton. It's a good passage of play. Good switch of play from Adam Wharton, to be fair. Same with Munoz on this right-hand side. Good passage of play. Kamada. Corner kick to Palace. Come on, boys, man. Don't draw yourselves out, man. Don't draw yourselves out. We're not playing poorly. I think there's enough encouraging signs from Crystal Palace to be motivated going in, like how the first 25 minutes. I think against the passage of play or just a cheap mistake from us could bring them into it. But we're doing all right, man. We've had the majority of the ball. Crystal Palace, we knew they were going to rock up here structured. You won't score from this set piece, mate. Crystal Palace are one of the Premier League's top goal scorers from set piece. City edge of the area. Eze, you won't do it. Oh my, he did. I was not live, where? Who said that? Someone said Eze won't do it. It's 1-1. Someone said Eze won't do it. Thank the Lord. Yeah? I was trying to find this. Thank the Lord. Would have got clipped. I don't know who said it, but a former Haylender has striked. Eze has drawn Crystal Palace level. Fair enough. It's a set piece routine. Who said that about Eze? This is why you shouldn't talk. They must really be deluded, whoever said that. Oh, man. The marking was dead. City. Oh, they're buenos. He's miskicked. It's a Bandilu, but it's a finish, though. It's going to look cold. I can't lie, it was cold still. Half volley thing. Adam Wharton's played the corner to the edge of the area. And you know what? It's actually probably good that he slightly miskicked it, because if he hits that true, it probably doesn't go in. But it's kissed the post and gone in. And that's why I said it's going to be a draw out. The whole phase of play that led to that was a draw out. A few lapses defensively. Cheap opening phase. 1-1. And it's almost romantic in the sense of, sorry, people, I'm writing notes. Give you a dead ball. There's a corner. But yeah, it's 1-1 still. Come on, boys. Well, I knew we weren't keeping a clean sheet. I don't know who said that about Eze. Thank the Lord. Could have got drawn out. Big up the Twitch gang, people. It's 1-1. We've seen 2 goals in this opening 28 or so minutes, folks. How do you think this is going to end? That was great, wasn't it? To be fair, you don't see that 9 times out of 10. Who the hell cares about clean sheet? Everyone does. Shit, it was shit all around. Shit phase of play. Slow to close down Eze. It is what it is. One that the analytical team from Crystal Palace will look and be thankful of, because that's probably one they worked to. Fucking hell, boys. Come on. Switch on. Now more than ever. It's annoying though, because it's giving Palace wings. To be fair, if Eze's on side, Palace could be in here. In fact, scratch that. They could be Sterling with the tracking back. Get there, Timbisi. Come on, it's game on. Vamos. It's not Real Madrid. It's a tougher game. Thomas Partey into Martinelli. Protect it. Rice. Come on, there's 2 of you, bro. Credit to Lerma. That's food. Palace are getting wings in their cells. And Lerma has played a lovely pot, boys. Don't draw yourselves out. Oh, Eddie. Oh, the man, the majority. Thank the Lord. Eddie Nketiah is being Eddie Nketiah. No, Kivio and Raya, big up yourselves. It's not Madrid doing all of that stuff. No. Goals giving Palace wings, in my opinion. Fairly end-to-end. Not much space for us. Palace have taken this set piece short. Raya's made a mess of it. It's here with Eze again. Eze, this time, thank the Lord, it's horrible. Boys, wake up. We only have one attacker. We're going to struggle against PSG with Trossard up front. No presence up there. Sterling, man, I don't believe that. Trossard's chest. Why is Sterling on the pitch the most useful player ever? Harsh, man. Don't lose faith. Don't lose faith. Sterling's bagging. Ain't been here in a while. He's saying, oh, my guy, Malik, I'm good, man. Well, I was. Can't really complain. You know, it has looked like we've had a few lapses in concentration defensively. The phase of play that led to the corner, let alone the corner made it up. Love that, Lewis Skelly. 49, Lewis Skelly. All right, Trossard, Martinelli, come on, man. You lot got 7 goals this season. At least get to 10. It looks better. Trossard, Lewis Skelly, Martinelli. Chill out. Back to Skelly. It's all down our left, though, man. The right-hand side. It's not even Timber's here, but it's all down the left, man. Saka get warm. Wanyeri stay warm. Thomas Partey. Timber. Saliba. When our players are in the pockets, I don't blame our players because it's a risky pass to make, but none of them are doing it. Not too many options to aim for, so we're forced to just kind of keep possession, recycle it, and wait for another opening, which is what Palace wanted. I mean, both teams really. You take a point, but Palace more than us would take a point. There's only been 2 shots on target between both sides, 1 apiece. Palace have had 7 shots, we've had 3 though. But I think we've dominated the game. I think it's more so because we try to be perfect. These men are more trigger happy, and Eddie Nketiah has been Eddie. Kivio. Martinelli. Keep going, boys. Keep going. Kivio wants a starting spot. The lads possessed last few games. Sterling is a Make-A-Wish Foundation. God damn. Start when Yeri and stop starting this Chelsea bum in EPL games. When Sterling scores, don't bread. He's scoring today. Trust me. Don't trust me. I've gone too far to turn back. Thomas Partey. Saliba. Sterling, come off the flanks, man. Odegaard, Sterling, come off the... Sterling right wing is torture, though. I'm not going to cap, man. Trossard. It didn't work, but I don't mind it. Don't let them out, boys. That's poor from Mars. Kamada shouldn't be able to find a Palace, man. That's ours. Go on, boys. Ref, don't let Eddie kick it. That's ours, ref. Come on. Who's it? Boys, spot the ball and come on. Yeah. Arteta, is that Illuminati? Arteta doing that. Better not be Illuminati, I'll tell. That. I'm not on that. I'm for his football tactics. Timber intercepts. What a player he is. And I'm not sure what you're doing there. Trossard ain't got a chance. Odegaard. Sterling. Partey. Partey's been the one with some quality today. I love that. Kivio, Lewis Kelly, you're right next to him, bro. You don't need to be there. See, that's why. You're going to have to go backwards. Saliba, Kivio once. Kivio wanted that 1,000,000 years ago, man. Boys, 2 touches, man. We're taking too many touches. Martin Odegaard. Okay. Declan Rice. Dive, bro. Corner kick. Boys, set piece. Let's go. We don't look bothered. I think that's harsh. Sterling is playing. We might only score 2. We've also given away yet another lead. Scores 1-1, unfortunately, man. Zubamendi and Williams transformed this team. Hope so. Why is Odegaard hiding? He's not. That's harsh. He's got an assist. How can he be hiding? 60 more likes and we have 200 guys and girls. Ref, how long is Henderson taking? Come on, ref. Ref has wave play on. All right, come on, man. Well, we're not pressing together. This is poor. If Palace get out of this, this is poor. Okay, Eze's gone back to Gurley. You're gonna trust your keeper. Or you're gonna be a big dog. Okay, he's gonna be a big dog. He's found Kamada. Kamada's the one that will get them out. Don't let them out of half, boys. Come on. Eddie Nketiah is dropping deep. He thinks it's Gabriel Jesus. Boys, come on. It's a great passage of play from Crystal Palace. Now they're in our half. You're not pressing together. There's no press if you don't do it together. They're just gonna pass through it. Come on. All needs to do better now, boys. Everyone's got to do a bit more now. Come on. Lewis Skelly, that's yours. Food, love that. He wins the header. Rice, get your body there. Goes back to Lewis Skelly, the England internationals. That's right. Raya, Saliba. Carry it, Saliba. Timber don't want it. Timber don't want it. Carry it. Timber. Odegaard. Saka get one. Our football could put you to sleep today, though. I won't cap. Our league form since Jan is very concerning. Palace are beating the press too easily, far too easily, my boy. What Martin Wondergaard, Timber, Zaliba, Trossard, oh Sterling, man, Odegaard. Even the positions Trossard takes up, they're better than your Sterling. Stay there though. Lewis Skelly gives it back to Kivio. Saliba. Thomas Partey. Cute little touch there. Ref. Eddie's fouled him and he's booted the ball, ref. Hey, Eddie, behave yourself, man. Oh, Lewis Skelly. Yeah. Oh, showing his inexperience there. Can't get his head up. Kivio against Eddie and Nketiah. Okay, he's got a touch there. We'll take that. Timber. Slow things right down for us. Sorry for hitting the mic there. And he finds Trossard. In fact, we could be in here. Trossard. Hey, ref, that's the yellow. Say late one. You got a book, Eze? Eze and Kivio's goals, the differences. I mean, we scored from the last free kick. Can we do the same today? Again. Has anyone noticed our press is always ish when Trossard starts? It's way too tight in the top 5 places for me. We really need to lock down second. We do, mum. Rice. It's cut out from Palace, to be fair. Lewis Skelly. Back to Declan Rice. Surely going back to Lewis Skelly. Fair enough. Find Saliba instead. Come on, lads, man. Trossard. The shape from Palace is good, man. Off the ball, they're actually quite good. How was that not yellow? No Saka and the team level drops again. Starboy is too important. I didn't tell others what they can say. I don't know. It's all down our left, man. Timber. I thought we can put you to sleep. Oh, serious interception. Kivio. Whoa, you're making a mess of that. Got away with it. Kivio, you wanted too long there. Rice. Kivio. Kivio doing Kivio things. I don't know what that was about, but Palace have the ball now. Wharton. Sterling, that's you. Sterling, that's poor, man. You didn't want to. You're not injured. It's just embarrassment, man. I don't hope you're injured, but it did look like a mad tackle. Sterling, come on, man. Let's have a look at that again. You're not injured, bro. Come on, don't be dumb, bro. It's just shame. Guy, he wanted it more than you. Fine, let's see that again. Was there a high boot? No. Yeah, guy, he just wanted it more than you. You're buying it, Sterling, man. Come on, bro. Anyways, play will restart. What have you made of this? You lot have been entertaining as you always are. Personally, for me, this is a silly goal to concede. I can't say it was a come. Come on, Sterling, man. The press is that's getting highlighted as well. That's definitely getting highlighted. That needs to be highlighted. Our press is dead. He's dead today. Or as someone said earlier, beating the press far too easy. But there's 5 minutes left. We surely came back before halftime. Thomas Partey, go on. Partey's been good. I don't think we've been bad. I think Partey started well. Odegaard's got an assist. I think Lewis Skelly's been showing him. I think Kivior's been showing himself. Just a dumb goal to concede, a dumb corner to concede, and Partey, curse of the commentator, first misplaced pass today. To be fair, it's back here with Palace. Okay, but Martinelli's going to chase it. One man is going to pass through it, bro. Oh, they've packed the midfield. Players are allowed to get in pockets. You can see Eddie and Nketiah and Camacho. Wharton's comfortable receiving under pressure. Kivior to Partey. Thank you, Partey. Turn. Odegaard, where are you? Okay, Trossard. Good play, Trossard. Partey gets it back. Who else wants it? Odegaard, where are you, man? Partey's looking. Tim Beasy. Timber. Good ball into Trossard. Bang that. Hey, Trossard, my guy. Pattern. Yes! Did I not say we're scoring before halftime? I can't hear that in. Trossadinho. Hey, I don't even know who's talking, Trossard. Who's talking? I don't know who's talking. He's getting vexed. I don't know who's been chatting his name. But someone has. Maybe it's the Belgian press. Timber, everybody. All happy again. Come on, boys. 0-0. Switch on now. Switch on. Play it, boys. I never lied to you. I hope somebody is clipping up where I said Kivior's bagging. And also, we're scoring before half-time. It's all credit to Timber. Partey as well. Partey's giving it to Timber. Timber has found Trossard. Trossard's bought a touch. And then another one. Touch of fortune as it's taken a slight knock off a Palace opponent. But who gives a monkeys? We're 2-1 ahead now. It's spare fault for managers. That much just rip up team halftime talks and then rip up the notes again. It's written in the stars. 8 goals for the campaign now. Timber technically gets the assist. I don't know who's been talking on you, my boy, but someone has. I want 4-1 to make up for this. Palace, you got a trip out at Wembley, but today you're going to have to allow it, man. Sorry, 10th goal of the season for Trossard. Yep, I am right, actually. 8th in the Premier League. Trossard, you're better than that, you know. And we're in again. Trossard, he's tried to find Gurley. We got a corner. DG is going to be 5-1 like last year. Lovely cut back and a bit of luck. This is what I mean by you earn your luck. Trossard mustn't act like he's world class now. We've seen him go missing here in the City game. City game was time ago. Unreal footwork. 1 goal changes nothing for me. I still want Trossard sold. Trossard feeding my FPL as captain. Wish I triple capsed him. Mazza. Bro, I need my FPL team. I've crumbled, man. I was top 4. I'm probably like 100 and something now. I crumbled. Too much hating on Trossard. Scores changed, man. Nah, Trossard's better than Sterling. Why is the press dead? Maybe we're tired. Maybe we're missing. That's another one. Yeah, Trossard. Oh, it should be 3-1. Sterling, why are you trying to pull Eze? Eze's ripped Declan Rice for no reason and set Eddie. Eddie will fuck it up, though. Eddie mess it up. Don't foul him. Sterling, bro. And the ball's not even... bro, Sterling, come on, fam. Wharton's a baller. Look how Wharton's done well. Eze's done better. And it's here on his left-hand side with Mitchell. Partey, relax. Partey's clearances again come to a Palace side. Defensively, why are we so shaky? Camacho. Gurley. Good important block by Kivior, to be fair. I thought Raya was going to be called into action there. This game is as appealing as a 3 a.m. outside Weatherspoon's fat thing trying to holler, man. You'll be even mad. Sterling's bagging. I like Sterling after today. I'm not even going to I can't do the agenda thing, man. It's tired. How do people rate Eze? Will he be at Palace next season? I don't think so. And I wish Eze did what he did, but in an Arsenal shirt. Lerma. Look, the system has clearly helped Palace. He tries to clip it over the top to Eddie. Eddie, in true Eddie fashion, falls over his own boots. There's 2 minutes of added on time. David Raya is in possession. Are you lot in the chat? Relax, man. Trossard and Partey are playing for new contracts. It's over. I mean, I'm on keeping Trossard as part of the squad. But I can understand if there's an offer from Saudi and the club say, you know what, we're trying to do this. Need to make some sort of money. Lewis Skelly, Saliba, Kivior, bring it, bring it, bring it. Love that Trossard, man. Love that from you, Trossard. You need to get 10 Premier League goals this season. It's 2 more. Martinelli, you need 3 more. Trossard on this right side. The right side's meaty today. It's meaty. Arteta, Wanyeri. I'm saying Saka, but Wanyeri. From Odegaard, don't even want to be on the right hand side. It's mad. David Raya, hey, Wharton, behave yourself. We've given the ball away. Wharton tried to go for goal, and it's not worked. Martinelli. Sometimes Raya's starting position. If we lose the ball, it could get long for him. That was a ball from Wondergaard, man. You don't want to give up on Capitano, and you see what he can do. Don't bread next season. Who has an assist today, by the way? Oh, that's a bit too easy for Palace. Eddie and Ketia, you're going to lose it. You don't want it. No foul, ref. No foul. Eddie, fucking hell, ref, man. How? Bro, Eddie, what are you talking to the ref for? You fell over your own boot. Ref, how is that a yellow card? He's falling over his own boot, lad. Shit, fam. Yellow card for Rice, anyways. Come on, boys, switch on. Odegaard, my captain. Want another goal or two so we can see the Haaland talent today. Get Wanyeri and Cameron. Get Wanyeri and Butler Adeji on. This is like an exhibition game. It's calm, man. Let's just get into halftime at 2-1 to us, man. As they delivers, Lewis Skelly was the header. Get there for me, Timber. Get there. Be strong. Be strong. Too strong. Oi, learn more. Behave yourself. And he's threw the ball at you. What? Trossard saves our blushes. What have we made of the first half, folks? We took the lead via a dead ball with Kivior. Shot ourselves in the foot, in my opinion, in the phase of play, which led to the corner, much less the corner from a Palace perspective. It's a great ball for Wharton to Eze. And then obviously, courtesy of Partey, Timber, and the goal scorer Trossard, who has his 8th goal of the season, 10th in all comps. We are 2-1 ahead. What have we made of the game so far? People, I want to get some halftime refreshments. I'll be back in a sec. But yeah, let me know your thoughts. Get the creative juices flowing. Be back before you know it.
Against this right back, Charlie, definitely.
And we are back, people. Let me know your halftime thoughts. What we made of the game. Who's peeing you lot off? Who is impressing you lot? Go ahead, try and make it not about Raheem Sterling, guys and girls. Gets a bit boring. But on this humid evening in North London, Arsenal, courtesy of both Kivior and Leo Trossard, are winning 2-1 against the Eagles, Crystal Palace. Raw Saka's getting adverts in there. Who's this for? What's this for? Poster boy. See, all them cobber mutes, I ain't seen them cobber mutes. Someone was chatting shit. I ain't seen them do what Saka's doing. Not bad for a left back, I lie, Sacks. I don't think we've looked shaky defensively. But we've shown that there's lapses in concentration today. To be really honest, defensively, there is evident areas. So yeah, what are you lot saying? DG with the shameless takes about Sterling about to take over and run right for us in the summer. Crazy. Martinelli, best player. New Balance, massive boost, DG. Get Rice off, no risk now. Zinni would help get some tempo into the game. Big up yourself, Campstar. Sterling should never play for Arsenal Football Club again, but Arteta likes his vibes. That's harsh. Bro, the fact Arsenal have reached so far in the champs and Liverpool did not reach highlights how poor the officiating is in this league. In the champs, refs don't F us over. I hear that, man. Sterling off 1 year. We on. Sterling. I've only seen DG score that one goal. Well, nothing else been recorded. Kivior, excellent. Get Sterling off now. When your centre backs are the ones controlling the tempo of the ball, you know it's going to be a bit dead and slow. The three at the back isn't helping from a Palace perspective. Obviously, we've got issues in that regards anyways, but yeah, you're right. The centre-backs having plenty of the ball. Look at Kivior in that Odegaard, lovely. Kivior, lovely movement, lovely header. Good run from Kivior, to be fair. I think it's Nketiah and whoever number 6 is for Palace playing everybody on side. Could the keeper have even done better? I don't think so. Bro, Kivior's timed his run like a striker. Why are Sky Sports trying to run agendas? Why are they trying to run it? Nketiah is playing man on side. There's nothing to review. You to run a party well. Fair enough, man. And it's stuff like that I think as football fans, we don't appreciate. But then let's look at us. 9 times out of 10, no one's going to do what Eze does, but that's what you got magical players. He's got a free layup. Is it poor? To be fair, I think Timber, who's number 55? Timber could do better as well, you know. Timber could do better. Man said Nketiah a chance in the 30th minute. I could have told you how that would have went. Good little block from Kivior, though. Not that you knew much about it, but that's the little things Kivior's got improving. Wrong side. Good for I will give Kivior that good footballing IQ to just stick a back foot on that. Let's see. I want to see Trossard in the build up to this goal. Timber, lovely. Trossard so good between the Trossard. I love all of that. It's a typical Trossard finish once again. Done the fake shot thing, put the ball a bit of fortune, but he made his own luck into the keeper's near post, and more importantly, putting us 2-1 ahead. Timber was man marking someone. And yeah, it's just a poor passage of play. It comes with how we're doing things. We left Eze alone. We basically said, come and do that. And you have to accept that. Because 9 times out of 10, that's not going to happen. The one time it did is today. We've got to hold that. I'm more pissed. I am still kind of peed off with that. I'm more peed off with the phase of play that led to that. Martinelli isn't him, bro. 1v1 is really poor and drifts to the corner post instead of inside. I hear that. But when he scored his third goal, the burnabout emptied. Oh, Martinelli. We're being lazy. They know the EPL's done. Raheem needs to retire now. He's embarrassing himself. The only reason why I'm happy Raheem Sterling is that Arsenal was another person for football bingo. Damn, that's horrible, you know. Take Sterling and Odegaard off. Wanyeri, Saka, then take off Gabby for Kaba. Martin needs to bounce. Stop all of that. 15 minutes more max for Raheem the Dream and get Wanyeri on. People gotta stop being worried about Rice, man. The last thing you man want is Rice coming off the ball like last season when he got rested. Take off Sterling. He's just out here running like a headless chicken. Sterling's bagging. I can't lie. If he doesn't score today, I'm not saying that shit no more, man. Martinelli has no skills, bro. He's only got the meg. Martinelli doesn't have skill. Come on now, let's be dumb. Let's not be dumb. I saw bare skills. I saw bare skills at the Bernabeu. I saw skills against Brentford. The resurgence of Martinelli and Marino up top has put fire into Trossard, and I'm all for competition for places. We all are. Should we see what the halftime statistics is saying? You lot, come on. If you're new here, subscribe, smash like buttons, do all of them things. Well, Palace have had more shots than us. They've had 9 shots, 1 on target. We've had 5 shots, 3 on target. There's been 4 corners for Palace, 1 for us. And that's where we're at. Let's screenshot that as well. I mean, you never know. 34 games played. Liverpool have a game in hand. They got 79 points. We got 69. You never know. It's on. It's on. Of course it's not. Odegaard, resurrection when he shaves that horrible goatee off. Raw. DG, you giving Oyedeji a chance this game? Why not? Would you prefer Nico to Martinelli? I'd prefer both. They both got unique qualities. Some games for Nico, some games for Martinelli. It all depends what you're looking for. Smash a like on the way to 67K. Appreciate you, bro. Is what it is. DG, we got PSG fans doing Arsenal versus Palace watch-alongs. You know, these men are spooked. But this is where they get the fake confidence. These men are not even that good, man. Madrid should have smoked them, man. This is where they start doing the madness. Interestingly, Luis Enrique did say if we score early, we might go into a low block. So that might give you an inkling as to how he thinks the game's going to go and what he's going to try and do. You just never know in this life. What's this? I don't know why YouTube's telling me this. I'm still here, folks. There we have it. Smash it like, come on. So yeah, man, we could do a lot better. Wanyeri should get a good 30 minutes. All this last 10, 15 minutes is BS. You lot are not happy at all, innit? You lot are not happy. You lot would have thought Sterling's the only player. Yellow for that, but not for Eze's challenge. I don't even want to do that. Kivior, best player first off. I think Partey, to be fair. I think Partey, Tim, but Kivior, you've been the ones. I'm like, okay. Lewis Skelly as well. Both teams here with major eyes on their semi-final games. I'll take a skanky win here now. Amen. There's no chance we come out of third gear tonight. You can tell by this performance. I think Eze makes a difference in our team, but do you think he raised the level? I don't think he raised the level. But you could argue Liverpool fans maybe didn't think Salah at the point of entry, Mane at the point of entry. You never know. Suddenly, you get a couple of players of Eze's quality. You get an Eze, and Nico Williams, and Zubameli. Suddenly, the level has indirectly been risen. Pardon me. This performance is not good enough. We should have already had this game killed off. What's the saying? Form is temporary, class is permanent. I'm sure we'll see the best version of Odegaard again soon enough. Wanyeri needs to play alongside Odegaard, bring back the days of putting bare technicians in the midfield. Wanyeri is the truth, present, and future. Odegaard, my captain. Want another goal or two so we can see the Haaland talent. I hear it, man. Lacroix, the idiot who tried to tell Saka to get up. Some of you need to calm down and give Leao some respect. Amen. 3 nutmeg goals for Trossard. And you lot call me shameless. Just need Sterling to score a hat-trick now and I'm set. Be funny to see if we see Sterling take 3 shots tonight, mate. I mean, as long as we win, who cares, man? MLS seems to be the only player to take a touch and drive forward. Palace are beating the press too easily. Amen. Man said Arteta ain't in the Illuminati with the ref decisions we get. Just keep it a draw, man. then we can win mathematically on Sunday. Also, next season, Arsenal going to be an interesting team, back fit and a striker plus rebuild to Liverpool City. Yeah. By God's grace. Our regimented structure no longer works in the EPL. It's ideal for the champs, but we need more tempo. Too easy to defend against us. Boy. Trossard haters in the chat. Oh, Trossard's trash. Trossard's this. Trossard's that. He bagged, mate. Do our fans expect too much out of Martinelli when we play an inverted left back? I just think it's more Martinelli's decision making more than anything. Sterling must score if he comes out for the second half. PSG ain't beating Arsenal over 2 legs. It'll be funny if Sterling steps on the grass after a disastrous first half. I can't lie. I think he will just because we're resting minutes, but boy. Shakim Kivior has scored Arsenal's quickest Premier League goal in a London derby since March 2014. Any guesses as to who bagged that after in 2014? Who he's bagged after? It was 72 seconds against Spurs. Who was it, people, in 2014? 3, 2, 1, Thomas Rosicky. Obviously, I can see the answer in front of me. I wouldn't have guessed that. Second half soon begin, people. Apparently, Eze's last 2 Premier League goals was versus Man City at the Etihad and versus Arsenal at the Emirates. Fair enough, lad. Fair enough. 39 more likes. Are we going to get as close to 200 as we can? Sterling, mods, please make sure you're making sure people hit the like button. Sterling plays football like he got bandy legs, bro. You can see PSG get tired after 70 minutes and their defense is bullcrap. Sterling's back out there. Raheem the scheme. My man's been absolutely scamming the living off us. Just able to tune in. Appreciate you. Help me understand this lineup. Where are Ben White and Marino? It's unclear what's going on with Marino and Benjamin White, but they aren't in the match day squad. I'm sure Arteta be asked about the game. Asked that about the game after. When he's no doubt going to be asked about Thomas Partey as well. Second half soon begin. Come on, boys, man. As much as I want another goal and things of that ilk, just make sure it stays like this. I'm good, dude. There's a chance Arteta is playing Sterling so the team gets some practice with 10 men in case the worst happens against PSG. People are horrible, man. You lot are absolutely horrible. Odegaard got an assist. There's always got to be a full guy. Ref, Eddie's in our own half. How are you letting kickoff happen when Eddie's in our... You know what? Well, both teams basically playing with 10 men. Long ball forward in search of Martinelli doesn't pay off. We have throw-in. Where's the ball boy, man? Hurry up with the balls, man. Saka's on the bench, sat next to Neto. Paying half is 210 a week K wages at Chelsea, boy. DG Partey be missing piece versus PSG. We're just gonna have to get on with it. Trossard, I'm not sure what he tried to do there. Palace have won the ball back and hooked it. Kivior. Shuri and Timber. What the? Sequences of events to see Martin Odegaard play Raheem Sterling. That's a good knock. It's important defending. Lewis Skelly lost his foot in snaked. Adam Wharton being presented to attack into space and then plays it backwards. Fair enough. We could do with you. He's proper done us Sterling. We've done ourselves. Like no one told us to get Sterling on loan. I hope we have seen the best of him, though. It's just not worked out, Sterling. Like I don't think anyone expected it to work out or be anything amazing. But somehow it's still disappointing, man. Thomas Partey, Raheem Sterling. Let's go. I believe in you. Step overs. Up against Gerhi. Do him. All right. The pass made it to Timber. That's cool. Progress. Sterling up there with the worst Arsenal transfer / loans ever. Might be one of the worst of Arteta's ever. Lewis Skelly, he's looking for that if I'm honest. And he's won the free kick. I didn't see it. Divanani. Who the hell is this? The very fact that I haven't seen him butcher today. I know we're not playing good. Who the hell is this? I've never seen you play for Crystal Palace before. Number 55. You must be out the academy. You look like a Be a Pros regen. We need to be cooking him. Yeah, Miles Lewis Skelly, you've shown us you're bare strong. If you wanted to stay on your feet, you could have. But good free kick to win. Jose would be better than what Smith Rowe offered us and way better than Fabio Vieira, and it takes less pressure off Wanjeri if Odegaard got injured. Odegaard, who has an assist from a set piece already, can he get another one? Come on, Martin. Kivio, you must get a brace. Odegaard, that's another decent one. It's punched. It's fumbled. Hey, man, put that in. How have you not scored? It's hooked clear. Ah. What happened there? Is it a corner? Oh, Henderson's gone down injured. Hope he's all right. Dennis Suarez was a multi-generational stinker guy, was made out of paper. To be fair, though, has Dennis Suarez been worse than Sterling? Just asking you lot. DG, MLS is like Roberto Carlos. You agree? Check, tranquilo, man. Chill out. You're a good player, though. Chill out, though, man. What happened there? Henderson, I think I don't know what's happened to him, because if anything, it looks like he clashed with his own player, Eddie Nketiah. He's holding his arm. To be fair, good defensive work from Eddie Nketiah, if I'm completely honest with you, to prevent another goal. And obviously, the call, whatever his name is, sweeping up. The man said, Wallahi, I'd rather lose my wealth than see us still win the Premier Champions League. Damn. Sure, that's extreme hating. Henderson is a terrible keeper. We need to test him. You're gonna have to shoot it for that. Man, MLS is too cold for his age. You can say that again. Some men are too invested in football. Sterling hired a doppelganger. That's Mahir, not Raheem. Damn. Keep working. Oh, Matt Turner. How the hell did you become number 2 at Palace? Ref, carry up, man. This game is not lit enough for everyone to be up till stupid o'clock. Crazy hate. Trust. That is a different level of hate, bro. Do you know how much of a hate you gonna be? Henderson's gonna go long. I know you got that, Kivio. Can't even see it yet. There he is. Okay, Saliba, same way. Declan Rice. Tim Beasy. What a player Timber is, man. Certain man been giving Ajax more money than we could ever imagine. Never got a player like Timber. Thomas Partey had a good game. Another good one. Martin Wondergaard. He's got an assist. Step in the right direction. Be careful. Words of power. The tongue. I don't know who said it. Football means the world to me, but if you're making football make you say mad stuff like that, you gotta hold that. Let him go on. Because in life, one thing I've learned, God might say, yeah, you sure? Okay. Because all of a sudden, someone's done fraud in your account and Arsenal have won mad things. Arsenal make you back goal. Football could never be that deep. Thoughts on Partey, contract extension. Need him to stay, man. And bring in a sentiment. Lewis Skelly. Oh. Kivio. Left-footed players hate that right peg, in it. That's Lewis Skelly and now Kivio. Speaking of that, that's the partnership that's seen him move the ball. I'll tell you, how long before you fed up with Raheem Sterling getting 90 minutes? You might actually allow him because we got Tuesday, Lewis Skelly. SARS. Timber, you're moving a bit too... I think Timber's going to ask to come off. He's moving bare gingerly. Who the hell goes right? It is Thomas Partey. And now Sky Sports are showing me Timber doing a Cruyff turn and moving. Timber, allow that, man. Allow that, man. Come on. Martin Wondergaard. Look how he drops his shoulder. He's wavy. Martin Odegaard. He's going to prove you not wrong. Sterling, please. Sterling on the right. Sterling's not in the best of form, but him on the right-hand side is... I say this every time I see it. He's flipping horrible, man. At least off the left, it's kind of dumbed down for him a bit. He plays like a throwback winger. Like the playing style is too basic. Saliba. Trossard. William Saliba. Partey, man on. Light work. Finds Odegaard. Odegaard into Trossard. He's cool, Trossard. Bullied off the ball by Loco there. It's cool, Trossard. He put his shoulder there. It was brave, but Trossard was never, ever going to win that physical strength. Dean Henderson, you don't want it, Munoz. You don't want it. You don't want it, Martinelli, man. Come on! Press together, boys. They're playing out from the back with Lerma. Thank the Lord for Lewis Skelly. Trossard. Odegaard, pass it, bro. Odegaard, man. We're not going to beat the allegations, Odegaard, man. If you come on. Sterling, amazing tracking back. You know what? He tried, but Eze still got the ball. I have my Odegaard stocks, bro. But he's making it difficult. Sterling, I'm cashing in my stocks, man. I'm not on this. It's too basic. Sterling's too basic, man. I've got time for Sterling, but it's too basic. Man. It's just too basic. It's tired, man. Partey to right back. That explains all the academy midfielders on the bench. If Partey goes right back, we aren't winning. Less of that, man. Be careful what you say. Guarantee if that happens, you'll bite your tongue. But hey, what I mean? What's all this rest talk? PSG match is a week away. I don't know. Man would go homeless so long as Arsenal don't win the trophy. You know, what did Arsenal do to man? He'll be even mad. Chat's on to you. What's the Arsenal green bin for recycling? You'll be even bad. Let's get to 200. Amen. Why is Timber even playing? Don't know where Ben White is. There's no way in hell anyone saying played like, you can be silly, but nobody is trying to play Josh Nichols in a game like this. It's nothing else. Give Partey 1 or 2 year deal. Even Godman have to retire. DG turning on Sterling. Where's the yardman tax? I'm not turning on Sterling. It's just you're not playing well enough. Tim Beasy, Partey, Timber. Sterling's going to back today, though. Come on, Sterling. We need a miracle, man. Saliba, Trossard. Trossard's done well today, if I'm honest, man. First half, everything was going down our left. At least it's been a bit more right-hand centric. Timber can't come off yet, my boy. I don't know why everyone's slipping and sliding. Maybe the pitch has been watered or everyone's got molds. Saliba, Sterling, come off the flanks. Trossard. Martinelli, what you got for us? It's the same thing though, man. It goes to the wide players. They have to pass it back. Centre mids kind of eventually have to go backwards. So there's not. A bit of it is due to Palace's shape, but like I don't know what it is, but it's just no one's really forward. Okay, Lewis Skelly. Rice tries to play it back to Skelly. It was a good idea. Wharton, lovely turn there. And we've got some defending to do. Eddie and Ketia, how long if you fuck it up? You're going to get Eddie and Ketia. See? I know you, bro. He's falling over his foot. I know you, Eddie. I know you. Don't act brand new. I know you. We know your mum and dad. We know auntie. We know your shit, mate. Man falling over their own shoes. Eddie, the game's the game, but we know you. I don't know why you was trying to receive the ball and drive. Like we do not know you. We knew that was happening. We know you, Eddie, man. Come on, quit the game. Just give it to Eze and that if you want to scare us. Anyways, Trossard to Raheem Sterling, who, to be fair, Eddie's more certain than him. Trossard, what's that? We know you, Eddie, man. Eddie and Ketia kills me. One of the funniest footballers about. Driving and the pass was on. Decided not to and ended up falling on the floor. Another player that seems to have got the wrong boots on. We know you, Eddie. You can't fool us. We know you. We know you. Robbed Palace, you know. Robbed. Fair enough. Big up, Eddie. That's one of your greatest achievements here. Martin Odegaard. Saliba. Wondergaard. Sterling. Saliba. Kivio, first time. Thank you. You got time, Lewis. Lewis Skelly, you got time. Yeah. Partey once. Man of the match easily for me today. Partey, regardless of how it ends. Hopefully it ends as a minimum 2-1 to us. Odegaard. Is that going to get to Martinelli? Good interception by the Palace, man. But it's back here of us. Kivio, relax. Saliba. Yeah, we're beating Inter in the final, bro. Inter bottling it. They got AC Milan at the moment, innit? Tranquillo, Saliba, Odegaard. Bro, Sterling, you're not even making yourself available for the pass. As Arteta said, you do the thing where you just pull out wide so you're another fake option, or that are they genuinely not trying to find you? Arteta, come on, man, with the Sterling thing now, man. I'm not even trying to be that guy, but Eze. Conte or Mourinho. We have to get past PSG first, folks. Back-to-back L's for Inter. Wow. Tranquillo, man. Trossard so unk on the line, and I was like, I'd rather keep the ball. Oh, mate. Guy, you won't do it. Try to switch play. Kivio, I know you're out there. Oh, it's a good switch of play. Lewis Skelly can't get there. Eze, who's got 1 goal tonight. Let's pass the ball, Eze, man. No, I don't care about these dropping the shoulders. Wharton's a player, though. I'll tell you like that much. Oh, Kamara's made a lovely run. Raheem Sterling stopped the cross. Mitchell gets out of his left peg, delivers a good ball in. Raya, important knock on that. Martinelli, can you get there? Goal kick, anyways. Important hand on that from Raya. David Raya. Who do you think will make top 4? Liverpool, Arsenal. I think City are going to do it. And I'm going to back Forest or Newcastle. Sterling needs to find another club. He can't fit Arsenal. I think we should get Sterling on a permanent. He's got unique qualities. And one thing you can say about Sterling, he hasn't hidden. Come on to even do that, man. Yeah, man, see. That's the one good thing with the Sterling deal. There's no obligation to buy. We're out of there with it. Because this is horrible from Sterling, man. I want to keep talking about him. But in fact, it's not horrible. It's on brand, actually. Give you Saliba. It's a shame. All right, Partey is Nang, man. Lewis Skelly. Martinelli, receive it. Come on, Martinelli. I need a bit of quality. Martinelli, I need a bit of quality. It's a good delivery. It's a good delivery. Sterling, I beg you. Is it a corner? Man said I got to move away. Can we take off Sterling? I would love to. Nah, if DG is finally giving up on Sterling, then he must be cooked. We never give up, but Sterling, is that a corner or did you touch it? Sterling, if that's not a corner. Is he off? Saka's coming on. Sterling, you done well, bro. You done well, man. Don't watch that. Razza. We got a Champions League final to worry about. You said that. It wouldn't surprise me if Saka comes on immediate and there's goals, man. Could have brought on Wanyeri. Shit, man. Nathan Butler, they do the show more than Sterling. Saka, take this corner from early, man. Come, man. Stop the nonsense now. Oh, they got fancies it. Rice is on the edge of their area. How much money do you think we can do there to? Oh, they got delivers that 3-1 right there. Henderson with an important punch. As they split it, Saka make the foul. In fact, no, Saka, you stop chasing it. You can't bust your hamstring. What could have been a promising attack for Palace, could never do that with Declan Rice. Now boys, now football can play. Football, F-U-T-B-O-L, football. Now we can play ball, man. Now we can play ball, man. Sterling PR when he's still a Chelsea player as well. Nah, man. It's over, Sterling, bro. That's me. That's me. Yeah, man. I check out of that now. I check out on that, man. My God, how Sterling make the guy bullying him like that. Sterling looks like he lost a yard of pace, ineffective. You're not really inspired when he's in possession. Maybe the managers demanded we play a bit down the left, but especially in the first half, like it looked like I'm yet to see Arsenal in recent years focus to play down the left-hand side. We were in the first half. I know the guard he always pulls out to the left, but he was more down the left than usual. Clearly, the gaffer said, yeah, you got 10, 15 minutes to show me something or changes are being made. And he defo said that and looked at Sterling. Big up yourself, Sterling. I hope you get a chance at Chelsea next season. Thomas Partey, pass it, bro. You're having a good game. Trossard, okay. 3-1, the ball is. Trossard. Can't find it to Martinelli. Game's opening up now. Eddie Nketiah. To be fair, Eddie Nketiah's done the hold-up play in the defensive shift. Well, Wharton is a baller. Especially if he gives it to us. There'll never be another baby Fabregas. Pedri. No, I'm joking. Bentley. No, I'm playing. Wharton. Then Venny. We need to clamp this. I've never seen Palace play this number 55. Saka. We're just going to give you the ball. Stop running about, please. Saliba wins the header. Partey's balling. Unks. Timber clips it over the top. Is he going to find Saka? The idea was there. Unlucky. The pot's already bubbling a bit more. And it looks like Palace are making changes. Will Hughes, engine room stuff. Eze's coming off, probably with one eye on the game on the weekend. And Ismail Assar, that some Arsenal fans really wanted once upon a time. DG Arshavin or Martinelli. Big up Martinelli, but you can't talk to Arshavin, bro. Get Trossard off 1 year on. Big up John. Keep forgetting he's a Chelsea player. Eduardo Lacazette. Eduardo. Did he retire and not tell anyone? Oh, he's got red stripe belly now, man. Just doesn't move. Wharton's coming off. Yeah, that's Palace saying it's time to think about the weekend. Half an hour left, though. It's still all to play for. Do you think Raheem Sterling will play a minute of Premier League football again? Not literally a minute, but let's say significant minutes, because there's a reality he'll definitely come on. Saw a guy to bag at Anfield Party. Unlucky. Gonna go 3-1 Arsenal final result prediction, folks. I respect DG for being the biggest Raheem Sterling. I tried, man. I tried to support the players, but it's over, man. It's over. So it's actually it was over time ago, but like, come on, Raya. Ooh, that's why you trust your teammates. That's a risky pass from Raya, but Partey's made it look easy. Partey's been quality today. Heard the rumors. Trying to add some more zeros to that deal. It's crazy how Saka is a glue of the team. Better football. You put the ballers on, we play better, man. And that's what we need to do in the summer. Like, just sign good players, as dumb as it sounds. Nice times up, man. Maybe abroad. It's time to go Saudi, man. Go Saudi, man. But the way it's looking like Sterling, you might have to go South Korea like Lingard, man. I don't even think the Saudi teams will have you. I'll be real. They got more money than sense. They got enough sense then to not bring Sterling. Raya, what's that, bro? Poor. Is Sterling younger than Pye? I hope not. He can't be. Well, Sterling is my age. Like he's born in 1995. Berta say, Berta, please. There's no way you're looking at this and thinking we're not needing the winger. Sterling's born in December 1994. When is Thomas? Yeah, but obviously Partey, what's said on Wikipedia and how old you actually are. Raya, tips it over, boys, please. Trying to do several things. Yeah, Partey's older. He's 31, 1993. Or is it 1983? But yeah, Sterling is younger than Partey. You wouldn't believe in it. Sterling had 18 GA last year and is currently at 6. Play 1 year, let Shirley and sit on the bench. Partey is a midfield general. Give the man a 2-year extension. Big up Bumpy. My Polish boy is bawling, tears in my eyes. Against a team that's made rest with one eye on the weekend. I had to. Raya's made 2 great saves for us as well in the second half. 25 minutes left, folks. If you haven't subscribed, what are you doing? If you haven't smashed the like button, what are you doing? DG, Adebayo, or Aubameyang? But it looks very serious, man. Got someone to show me you're serious. Eddie and Ketty, you're going to lose it. We know you. We know you, Eddie. That's ended up being a good ball, to be fair. Is it going to stay on? Ref, it's gone up. Munoz has done very well. Lerma puts it into the box. Eddie and Ketty, you won't do it. Bro, man, I'm getting tackled by Odegaard in that. You're shit, mate. Trossard, it's messed up. What could have been a promising counter. Trossard, I respect it. You ain't got the strength, but you tried to defend. There's a dangerous ball in our box. No, say wallahi, Eddie and Ketty just tried to do a bicycle kick. Eddie and Ketty is the fun. On my life, he's the funniest guy ever. Shout out Eddie, man. It's funny when it's not your. Oh my life. Hey, Ketty is funny, man. Hey, Ketty is funny. Hey, Ketty is so funny. Hey, he's funny. You know you're on the bench at the weekend, innit? There's no way you're starting. Hope you get it right, man. Want to see you score a bunch of goals for Palace. I thought they did. Speaking of that, I thought they scored. It's a goal kick. What happened there? It looked like Raya got a touch, but he can't have because he's not gone out for a corner. What the hell's happened there? Star's doing this. Didn't he score in the reverse fixture? What the? That's another dangerous corner from Palace. I think SARS grazed it, but it's a big chance. Do you know what? He's directed his header off target. It should be 2-2. It really should be. Palace have had some chances in the second half. Good effort, man. Gotta love a trier, but I'm tired of trying now, man. All right. And do you know what's the saddest thing? Eddie Nketiah is playing better than Sterling. He's actually been better than him. He's actually been better than him. He's actually been quite good. There's a reality, yeah, in the injury crisis. Nketiah is playing up front, and Sterling's playing off either the left or probably the right. Thank the Lord. That serves as a reminder: life can be bad, but it can be a lot worse, man. Kivio. Big up Palace, but and I want Eddie to score a bunch of goals. He's a former A-lander, but what made you lot think you're going to sign him? And what did you like think was going to happen? Kivio, that's a ball. I respect it. It hasn't come off on this occasion. Palace have dealt with it. Kivio, that's you. Love that. Oh, your headers presented straight to Will Hughes. He's pull it over the top. Where's Lewis Kelly? Offside anyways, mate. Ref, if Eddie kicks the ball. How is he still on the pitch? Raya player of the season. He's in with a shout. Raya moving sus today. Bit harsh. And Nketiah got a hat-trick in our system, and man, I'm thinking Gyökeres would flop for us. At a professional level, Eddie is not good enough for the Premier League. DG, Xabi, Alonso, or Xavi, Alonso. He saw his name in lights, then reality brought him down to earth. He thought he was going to do the shower thing. Come on, DG. Tall boy Jacob is playing like he belongs. Bro, big up Kivio, man. Bro, it's 9:27. Too much sloppy passes. Are we tired? There's probably an element of tiredness and just us not playing to our level, but we just need to get the win and keep it moving. Kivio, you're playing well, man. Don't mess it up. Raya, Kivio once again. Kivio's been good today. Martin Odegaard. We're not going to score again, are we? It's Xavi by a mile. Eddie Nketiah is going to be a late bloomer. It wouldn't surprise me, but in 2025, big up you for today, innit? Oh, Odegaard. Oh, we got out. Oh, Odegaard. That is sexy football, lad. Trossard, Lewis Kelly, Martinelli. On your bike, man. Bro, you've got time for you, Martinelli. Yes, Odegaard. Oh, has it? Oh, Rice. Right, I think Rice has blocked Odegaard's shot. Oi, Timms, hit it. Trossard, Stacker. Thank the Lord is not Sterling. Bakayo's on the ball. Odegaard, we're warming. Odegaard with a scoop ball over the top. Timber keeps it alive. Oh, yes! It's not. Ref, VAR, it's onside, it's onside. The reaction from Martinelli tells me, big up Timber though for keeping that alive. The reaction tells me Martinelli knows it's off. It was a long shot. But that's the difference. You put the ballers on, man, start balling. I know. Who's offside? Who's offside? Has the ball gone out? Oh, I don't know. Has Timber, please tell me he kept that on. Oh, he's kept that on. Oh, he's kept that on. Maybe I'm tweaking. Have a look. Have a look. Have a look. Have a look. I think that's on, you know. That's on, ref. Oh, Martinelli. That's on, you know. That's on. That's on. It's definitely on. There's no one offside. And maybe it's the angle, but it does. The whole ball's not gone out. That's definitely onside. There's nothing wrong with that. Henderson, what are you talking to about? It's not off. Well, they're checking offside. There's no offside. There's no offside. Run me my goal. Please don't be silly. Run me my goal, please. Let me change this. I know VAR is dodgy. There's no way that don't become 3-1. Don't be dumb. Don't be dumb. Fair enough. I ain't got technology in that, but there's no way. If you're checking offside, nobody's off. Nobody's off. Oh, Martinelli. Did it. Stay calm. Tranquillo, Martinelli. We're ready. They hate the top off. They're going to hate me now. Martinelli. We definitely got to go, you know. 8 goals in the Premier League season. They're still checking. Ref, don't be done. Hey, clip boys, remember he was doing that. I'm confident, man. I already got clipped up versus Fulham. I'm confident, man. Oh, Martinelli, bro, there's no offsides. Oh, that angle, Timber, it's looking like it's gone out still. There might be something in this though. I don't know at this point now. Let's just stay ready for both. Ref, hey, what's the ref saying? I lucky Timber though. I like that commitment still, but Spain with a silent S. Well, good thing I'm not a linesman, innit? Bye. Marley, come on, man. That's happened too many times this season. Kivio's been forced into a wide area. Smaller Sar's done well. Munoz has also got possession for Palace. No cross. Good play from Sar, to be fair. Lerma. That's a good ball. Right, I know you got me. Goal kick. Ref, the ball's gone out. Okay. Yeah, it definitely has Mitchell. I knew something was crafty there, lad. Oh, mate. Yeah, well. I've had a goal chalked out. Well, not given, and then VAR's had a look, and then it's not been given. What a fine Timber is, man. That wasn't out. Nonsense, we go again. That wasn't out. Mateta's coming on. Ooh. Yeah, the ball does look out. Automated offside, and it still takes so long. So much time wasted. It's out. Jolting. Ball is out, robbed. If it's not clear that the ball is out, then it's in. I hear that. That's in. Got it done dirty, man. Newcastle flashbacks is the ball out. Ooh. Newcastle, they did us dirty. Who scored at this moment in time? Trossard and Kivio with the goals for Arsenal Football Club. Eze with a half volley for Crystal Palace. David Villa or Torres. David Villa by far, man. Agendas have to agenda. If Martinelli bagged, at least I would have left with something. I got my Odegaard assist. Can still get the Martinelli goal. I thought Lewis Skelly was fouled there. No, ref. Ref, fuck off, man. Oh, I know. I'm sorry, ref. You played on. But I'm going to say that in advance because no doubt you're going to do something. Odegaard lost it there, dilly-dallying. Adriano, Zlatan. Big up Adriano, though. DG, we need another Rants. Matisse, Gialto. Rants, make it happen, man. Matisse would have to be free. Kivio, this is how squad players should be when they're called on. Can't say the same for the other Chelsea guy. Damn. He's not playing today, but would you make of Mattel? Got time for Mattel. He's about to come on. Man on Trossard. 16 minutes left, people. We are scoring customary Saka goal. It would ease tensions. Trossard. To be fair, I thought Arteta would have made some subs by now. Trossard's done well to find Saka. Saka burned him, man. He done with it. Mitchell scared. Okay, Odegaard. Martinelli, the goal's coming, man. Don't give up, bro. Kivio. Done very well today. Odegaard. DG, trust me, sooner or later your eyes will open and your brain will clear. You'll accept that Kivio's a baller. Kivio's calm. I've said that. What more do you want from man? Smash the like button, man. I'll take the bad luck today. Good for karma next week. Put that top back on. Yep. Oh, Palace are in it. Oh gosh. Raya. David Raya. These men are looking at the ball from that angle. Seriously. Is it only Brazilians the top comes off for? That's cap. It's not nice. What are you trying to do? Can't have Mateta doing something. Mateta versus Kivio. It's different, man. Kivio believes in himself now. Had a good game. One of the better players on the pitch. Saliba. Tim Beasy. Just want to know what Arteta is saying for Mikel Merino. Want to know what he's saying for Benjamin White. Want to know the status on Calafiori. Can't have Mateta doing something. Inter are crashing out of the Coppa Italia, losing 2-0 to AC Milan. Means it's one less competition to focus on. You man are gaslighting yourselves on Kivio, Kaka or Perlo. Kaka. Good warm-up game. Oh, our defense is looking shaky just before PSG. It's calm, man. It's calm. 2 subs for Palace. Not quite sure who the other you is. David Raya. Party wants party. Forward. Ox is a lot of I trust. I ref. 1 year, man. Trossard's tired now, man. Look at that touch from Trossard. Can't blame him. He's played a lot of football. Sick of watching Odegaard. Who's injured for us now? Kala, White, Kai. Who else? Jesus, Tomiyasu. Yeah. Partey was the header. Relax, Timber. Lads, remember Saka's now out there. It's not Sterling. Can someone tell me what clear and obvious even means? You find out, let me know, man. I don't know. They just want to see VAR works. Saliba. Trossard, he keeps peeling out to this right. Trossard. Timber. It's not been the most entertaining game, but Bukayo Saka, wee. That's it. That's it. Partey, don't panic. I don't mind that. I don't mind that, boys. Kivio. Rice. Rice brings it forward. He hasn't got too many forward options to aim for. So elects to play it to his left hand. Well, yeah, his left hand side of Martinelli. Martinelli, what we doing? Thomas Partey, are we going to see a screamer? Timber. What are you going to do, Sax? You're going to put it onto your left foot and hit it? Bukayo Saka. Martin Odegaard, hit it, crack it. It's blocked. It's been the theme of him from shooting range. Calafiori, 40 million signing, hasn't even played 20 PL games. Shevchenko or Inzaghi, Shevchenko. We're not looking solid today. We just have to get through it. We definitely ain't. Mine's elsewhere, probably an element of fatigue. We've done well in certain aspects, and I wouldn't even say we look shaky defensively because we haven't been on the under the cosh, but there's a number of chances. If it stays like this, or if Crystal Palace lose, they'll come to risk. Oh my, you lot can never chat shit on Odegaard. Do you see the drop of the shoulder? Martinelli, you have to bag. I need Odegaard to get highlights for that. Martinelli stands it up. Oh my God, Saka got on the end of it, and it's a fantastic save by Crystal Palace's Henderson. You lot stop chatting nonsense about Odegaard, please. Please. He will return. Martinelli unlucky. Saka unlucky. Keeper. Fair play, mate. Fair play, mate. Martinelli's put a good ball in the box. Fair play, man. Fair play, Dean Henderson. That's a big save. Too much hating on Martin Odegaard. Don't bread. Don't bread. Look at the drop of the shoulder. Don't. Hey, Eddie. Bro, look, man. What? Please. 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 You can call Odegaard soft. You can ask him to play more and all these things. Don't act like he's not a baller. Don't act like Odegaard's not a baller. Please, man. It's getting cramped. Fuck, you know. 10 minutes left. Shout, Eddie. Don't act like Odegaard's not a baller, man. Declan Rice, let's get this. Come on. That's us. In swinging corner. Trust up. No. Oh my. I almost took the fattest of L's. Oh my God, my ankle almost gave way. Oh my God. Oh my days. I almost died on the stream. Let me stay in my seat. Let's make sure TV don't turn off. We need the 2 years ago to God every now and again it comes through. Needs to get back to that. I just think this season's quote unquote a write-off for Odegaard, man. Ipswich, you did your thing. You've been alright. He's got an assist today. We need to remember that. At this point, we just need you to do it against PSG. Just shut some people up. Mateta up against Lewis Skelly. He's a unit, innit? So is Lewis Skelly. Starmed him. Kivio. Martinelli. Martinelli, come on, please. Martinelli's giving it away. Them lot work so hard defensively. Martinelli, the shot's gone over. Martinelli. Arteta. Fresh legs, man. Now Odegaard can chill in the cut. I appreciate him for what he's being asked to do. Stay grounded, DG. Don't do your hammy. Amen. Inzaghi used to celebrate every goal like he won the World Cup. Even if he was 4-0 down, the guy was wild and always offside. Serious Jack. Has Odegaard ever seen the gym? The guy is so frail. How much hair flicks and frigid magnets before Odegaard does what you're gassing up, DG? He does that every once in a while. Oh, you've been watching them other content creators, innit? But Odegaard's cold, man. Running a bit of banner. He needs to do a lot better, but he's cold, man. He's cold. Needs to do a lot better. He's got it in him. Needs to keep doing that. How am I gassing it? It was wavy. If Saka did that, you'd bread. Odegaard's a baller. He's got an assist today. You're only as good as your last game. Look at him conducting defense. Saliba, give it back to him. Give it back to him. Give it back to him. Saliba, all right, Saliba, don't listen to me. Odegaard's that's all right, madam. Oh, fucking hell, mate. Written in the script. Mateta has scored. Oh my god, he's caught Raya off his line. We know about Raya's starting position. Oh, Mateta substitute impact. Absolutely volleyed our corner flag as well. Take a bow, man. So good finish. Sums up the day, man. Sums us up. Silly defensive errors. Saliba listening to me. I'm on YouTube, man. You need to listen to your manager, bro. Fuck. Saliba, man. You keep moving mad, bro. It's cold, though. You're still my centre back. Still cold in that, but you know, it's probably been your downer of a season of all of them. And I've seen that at the burner barn. I've seen it to Saliba. I was listening to you try to give it back to the guard. I hear it. Saliba, we're ballers. Don't watch that. We're ballers. We're ballers. It doesn't come off, but that's why we're wavy. We'll do that. It didn't bang today. Fuck, Saliba, man. It's a good finish from Mateta. Fucking good finish. Fucking good finish. Fair play. They defended well enough today. Some brand. Palace deserved that based on the second half, man. They pressed for that equaliser. I mean, a point here and doing something at Wembley, that's them. 17 goals this season, 14 in the Prem. Oh, you got a striker with 14. You got a player, matter of fact, with 14 goals in the Prem. Where they make that? Taking the lead twice, been drawn level twice. Not good enough, regardless of the context. The gaffer's not going to be happy. We don't need to do too much, but it's not good enough. It's poetry, emotion, and it's Saliba getting back to him. You know, I could have been the baller, though. At least I was going to do it. Don't worry, man. 3-2. Last minute winner coming. Go on, Lewis Kelly. Come on. Don't relax. Teeny. Lewis Kelly in midfield. Teeny. Flying Scotsman settings now. Saka. Makes you put into context that save from Henderson, to be fair. Disallowed goal, save from Henderson, lapse in concentration from Saliba. Second week in a row. Well, not in a row. But second mistake in 3 games, Saliba. It's calm though. Ryan needs to stop trying to be a midfielder. We was having an attacking phase. That's gonna happen. We are not scoring. Let's be real. 13 draws. Crazy. Horrible from Saliba, but Odegaard is so weak, man. I just saw 18-year-old Miles Lewis Skelly body Mateta. I'm not gonna lie. You can't blame Odegaard. You lot are horrible. If you're blaming Odegaard for that, now demanding now. I hear it. 5 minutes left. Now when Yeri's coming on. Now Teeny's coming on. Odegaard. Who's the second sub? 49, Lewis Kelly. Could have dashed him in midfield team. Man said 6 days off the buy trip. I'm thinking. Man, Saliba saved us bare. Raya is out of position because he's expecting these guys to part. Raya it's an attacking phase. It's Saliba's fault. He's still the guy. Saliba's becoming concerning. We're doing too much. Messi. Saliba's defo generational. 2 mistakes. We've seen Van Dijk drop clangers. Kivior don't follow Saliba. Kivior's miskicked it. We've seen Van Dijk drop clangers. He's still a world-class centre-half. You would be, bro. Foxy, you would do some unreal stuff for William Saliba. Walks into your he's still a bad boy. Agendas have to agenda. Manners, please. You lot, I'm not gonna lie, you lot blaming Raya. You're showing your lack of ball knowledge still. I'm not gonna lie. Big Gab, defo guy, Saliba. Saliba's just too. That's why. That's you know what that I always say. That's the gift and curse with Saliba. That's what that same reason he's made that mistake is why he's so good. In that he takes risks. He's so elegant on the ball. He doesn't panic. That's where it shoots you. Maybe Saliba's got the balls, OG. Dark. I have. Yep. It is. It is. It is. We all gotta get old one day. Being 30 is not fun. It is, but it's not physically. All goals against us have been our fault this season. Trust. DG Burkamp will say it off. I'm gonna be Arsenal biased. It's all on Saliba, bro. Saliba's just played a dumb game and it's cool, but like we don't need to blame other man. You lot do the playing favourites. Oh, Martinelli just getting up, mate. Palace might get the winner, you know. They're trying to smell blood here. Ryan, come. Save our blushes. Let's go. Come on. Wanyeri, come on. Love Island stuff now. You lot wanted Wanyeri to get minutes in the 10. I know we're scoring a late minute winner, man. Come on. This is what Arsenal. This is Arsenal. This is what we do. Bukayo Saka. Probably his most quietest game since he's come back from injury, to be fair. Shout, I'm out. No one else to blame, bro. 13 draws is horrible, though. And much like our season, draws have become like a defeat. Tierney. Kivio, I don't mind that. Tierney, relax. Kivio, relax, relax. Nobody be a hero. Everything's got to be perfect. Saliba, you definitely relax. Tierney, party, can you get your body there? Love that. Aye, first time, Kivio, come. Saliba, carry it, Saliba. So, I stay wider. Stay wider. Because then we're forced to just play 5-yard passes, boys. Kivio, I don't mind that. Sacks. On this left-hand side, Tierney, don't get excited. I can see in your eyes you want to whip it. Martinelli, just pass it. We need people that actually think. Saliba, just a brain dead moment, man. More points just thrown away. Boy. Wanyeri. It's not over till it's over. Wanyeri to the left-hand side. Tierney. I'm not gonna lie. You don't know I'm the biggest Martinelli fan. I'm not trying to see Martinelli on the ball out wide. Get into central areas. It's the thinkers man footballer now. Tierney to Martinelli. What do I know? What do I know, boys? Rice protect it. Rice protect it. Rice protect it. That's ours, ref. Don't be dumb. Don't be dumb. Thank you. Rice taking it quickly. Tierney, take a touch. Out your feet. Deliver. Pull it in the mixer. He does. Can't jump, man. Fuck's sake. Why is it only Saka, ref? How long does he be taking? Ref, how long? Arteta, it's not that thing. Come on. Ref. How many minutes? 8. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Arteta, gas up the fans, man. It's not only against Madrid that we do the atmosphere. Come on. Throw into Palace. Probably Aston Villa have held talks about Kevin De Bruyne. Henderson long. All right, man. There's about 7.5 minutes. Oh, Mateta up against Kivio. Kivio, be strong. Oh, gosh. That. Saliba. All right, cool. It should be 3-2 Palace. Palace should really have won this game based on the second half. Shout out Saliba. He done the damage already. I wouldn't say he made up, but he made up for it. Thank the Lord for Ismail Assar. Route 1 really worked. Credit to Muniz and Mateta. Oh, we could be in here. Martinelli, please. Decision. What is that? Anyways. No way the gaffer packed it in. That's a good amount. We'll get. That's a good amount. We'll get a goal. I hope so. Robbed. Oh, wow. Arteta hasn't learned from his mistakes. Subs too late, like usual. It's jarring. Milan are beating Inter 3-0. Oh Lord, boys, keep your discipline. Partey, Saliba, Tierney, Kivio, what's going? That's another good ball. You know what? Give me the point. Give me the point. Palace. You wouldn't think Palace are the ones with a cup to play for in the weekend. To be fair, they've been better than us in this second half. First half, I give it to us. Second half, and they're better than us. It's better than us. Better than them, because they probably should have put the ball in the back of the net a couple more times. He's done it twice. Saliba's done it twice. He needs to fix up, but let's not do too much, boys and girls. You all call him a Rolls Royce and all of that. Every now and again, your Rolls Royce, no matter how much it is, it's still a car. It needs MOT, man. Kieran Tierney, Martinelli. Arteta really showing why he starts with Palace, still coming on vast differences in their attacking potency. We've given the ball away and then giving it back. Would I be a traitor if I put a tenner on Palace? Hope you lose your money, obviously, but the game's game. How Gabby didn't make that pass is crazy. Raya should have stood in his goal for the second 2-2 goal, though. Of course, it's Saliba's fault. I disagree. I think Raya said, like, that's what, rightly or wrongly, Raya is there to do that kind of stuff, to be a passing option. He's expecting Saliba not to do that BS. We've been stupid for the goals we've conceded, but the way we do the zonal marking leads to the one chance out of 10 that they score that goal from a set piece. I'm more annoyed with the passage of play that led to that corner. Second goal, Saliba's trying to do too much. Ah, mate. What's going on? Time to comfort eat, to be fair. We got 4 minutes left, folks. It's horrible, man. We scored in the game management. Do you know what? This is why, or better yet, this is some of the improvements we got to make for next season. Dumb draws. And to be honest, we'd be very fortunate not to concede a third. Slightly, that's the corner for Palace. Okay. Big up the rep. Even real. Ain't no last minute goal. That team ain't up for it. Nelly immediately killed that Sao Paulo song. Do you think this Arsenal team would win other leagues across Europe? Portuguese, yeah. Might win in France. We can do well against PSG. Tierney, okay. Martinelli, I beg you, please, just pass the ball, bro. Ball, man. Martinelli on the transition versus Martinelli when he actually has to think. Madness. Come on, keep the faith, boys. And girls. Saka, Timber. There's one more opportunity for us. Partey. Been good today. You and Kivio have been good today, to be fair. Saka. Okay. 1 year, we saying, okay, don't be a hero, Kivio. Kivio, don't be a hero. Love that. Martinelli, please. Bro, you might be shit, fam. For how long? Saliba needs to wake up. Last minute goal, I'm calling it. DG, see what Martinelli did there when Saka was wide open again. His head down. Doesn't look. We know this. You not still vexed about Martinelli not looking up? I hear it. Twice is too much at this point this season. I'd rather him do it now than you do it on Tuesday. 8 more likes and we've got 200. We play like a championship side. Saliba's doing all kinds of mistakes every game. You see what I mean? Too much. Come on, really? 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 Is that right? Really? Doing too much. Martinelli and awareness, horrible. Will you take Mateta at Arsenal? Yeah. But you got 14 Premier League goals, bro. going into this game. That's double what Trossard would have had. He's now on 8. We got a minute left. Teeny, I respect it. William Saliba, Thomas Partey. Saka, don't do too much. We need you to do too much against PSG. Saliba, Partey. Saliba, relax. Raya don't need that. Don't move shook. Thank you. Partey. Rice. Rice once. Okay. Kivio. Don't be hero. Love that. One thing I rate about Kivio, yeah, he knows what he can and can't do, man. You never see him trying to do too much. Trossard, twisting and turning, bobbing and weaving, delivers it. $14 goals. And remember, Palace didn't get their first win until game week 9-10 against Spurs. Mateta doing too much with his celebration. It was wavy. That's the end of the game. Idiot thing. Sloppy defensive mistakes. Palace deserves probably a bit more based on the second half. Yeah, you can talk about VAR. A sloppy mistake from Saliba. I'm not going to get at the guy and do way too much because you save us a lot. You've made a mistake against Madrid. You've made a mistake today. We've had a number of unpunished defensive errors in the second half. Obviously, both teams have their heads elsewhere, but you would have thought Crystal Palace Crystal Palace wanted to win today in the second half. We were better than them in the first. They were better than us in the second, but they were way better than us. Their subs made a great impact. So credit to Mateta and Glasner. Just sloppy. I don't like the phase of play which led to the corner. I understand why the corner went in. Yeah, nobody's marking Eze, but that's the risk you take with man marking. 9 out of 10 times, ironically, that doesn't go in. This was the one time it did. The second goal's a shambles. Like, Saliba's going to have to hold his hands up. I don't know why Dean Henderson's getting into it with the ref, but, congratulations for Crystal Palace. They showed resolute mentality, coming twice from a goal behind. And they took off players at the hour mark. That gives them some confidence. Not that they need confidence on a draw going into the game at the weekend where they try to be in the FA Cup. For us, yeah, we could do the whole, our minds are in PSG and they are, but I'm pretty sure the players and Mikel Arteta won't be happy with where they were defensively. A couple of players that got their opportunities today, especially Raheem Sterling, did not take it, didn't take his chance. Martinelli brain dead decision making in the first half. We don't know where Benjamin White and Merino is, but where Merino is definitely missed. Commiserations to Timber, who fought a valiant effort, I feel, to keep the ball in and cross the ball for Martinelli. Martinelli also had a good cross that drew a good save from Henderson. Spy margins, but 13 losses, 13 draws, apologies. And again, more points dropped from winning positions, different contexts and all of those kind of things. That is something we need to eradicate if we want to get to the next level. There's been too many times this season, some I'm harsher than others, where we've taken the lead, been in a position of leading, and we shot ourselves in the foot. I do think early in the game, you could see it was a game. I think Palace was set up very well off the ball in their back 3, back 5. And our defenders had a lot of joy. Our midfielders were having to go backwards, etc. I would say my man of the... Well, there's no man of the match, but my man of the match would be Partey. I would give it to Partey. I think Thomas Partey did well. I think Kivio did well. I think Timber did well. Not to Demlock's level, but I think Lewis Skelly did well. I think we looked like we had a bit more about us when Saka came on. I think Raheem Sterling was dead. I think it's romantic that both teams who are good at dead balls and set pieces ironically scored their first goals via such. But ultimately, football's decided in both ends, man. If you don't defend well enough and you don't take your half chances, we're in trouble. I don't agree with anyone that blames Raya because Raya's anticipating a pass. Again, that's how we set up. Saliba's dilly-dallied on it, and that's why it's 2-2. 13 draws. When we're looking at everything to review this season, 13 draws, absolute madness. I've lived in a day and age where 12 draws won you the league. 13 draws can't win you a league. So, yeah, it's disappointing, but all we can do is turn our attentions to Paris Saint-Germain. We're not playing midweek. We're not playing at the weekend. We've obviously played midweek. Yeah, man. Jarring. Shout out to Trossard, because what's that? 8 goals. 8 goals in the league, 10 in all comps. But Man, jarring there at the office. Odegaard was just as bad as Sterling. He got an assist, so how did that work? And that's like, we don't need to lie, bro. Like, man are sitting there and saying Saliba's been mad terrible for a while. Odegaard was worse than Sterling. I'm not saying to gas Saliba or whatever, but I see Van Dijk make mistakes frequently. Doesn't mean he's not a world-class player, a top-class player. Saliba's having his slowest season this year, and he did make a mistake against Madrid. But again, the numbers of him playing well to playing poorly, clearly he saved us a lot more. Raya made some big saves as well, hail him up. We don't need to lie, bro. Like, we don't. Odegaard, we're still not seeing that crazy form. A step in the right direction off the back of Ipswich. Got an assist. Apart from that, there's nothing to scream and shout about. Partey was cold. I think Rice, was a 5, 6 out of 10. It is what it is, man. Credit to Palace, though. They showed resilience. It is what it is. We don't need to tell lies. Mateta, great impact for them. Poor defending from us. And you know what? You could see that we were going to concede that. Palace should be disappointed tonight. We should be disappointed in ourselves. Indirectly, Palace should, but they should feel like they could have nicked 3 points here. You could feel when we are going to make a mistake. Felt like it the whole match. Yeah, it did. Whatever, night DJ and chat. Chris, one love. These men must turn up against PSG now, or I swear heads will roll. Jarring, man. 13 draws, mate. If anyone is going to score, it's Palace. How many points dropped from winning positions is that now? No clue. Far too many, mate. Far too many. Far too many. And Martinelli's decision making in the latter stage of that game. What are you doing, lad? Ah, well. Both teams had one eye on other competitions. League is over. DG, 18 points dropped from winning positions. 9 of our 13 draws have been when we've been leading. But people just want to blame refereeing decisions or red cards. We need to learn about these fine margins. There's so much. Obviously, we need to sign strikers, wingers, get players out, bring players in, and all of that kind of jazz. But there's so much we need to arrest on a footballing field. We need to clearly move the ball quicker. I don't know how Arteta does it, but if you take the lead 9 times out of 10, we need to win games. I'm expecting a lot of clubs to be looking at Gasly in the summer. He's been linked with a few, like Leipzig and that. It's a nice reminder, shows the difference a 9 can make, and it's why we should be excited about addressing it in the summer. I don't know about excited, but I want to just get us forward, man. They treated it like an exhibition match, right? Cool, just make sure you win the Prem. You can see both teams had an eye elsewhere, but it's all about winning. I wouldn't say the momentum is halted, but yeah. If we don't finish second, Arteta out. And that's another thing. We're indirectly drawing ourselves out. If you are looking over Arsenal's shoulder where Champions League places are concerned, I'd say the only positives for me would be Thomas Partey and Kivior. Our fullback still all right. Raya made 1-2 saves, but 2 sloppy goals. Very sloppy goals. And we could have conceded more in the second half. Very fortunate, actually. And we didn't do what needed to be done in the final third. Spurs fan, Deluded and Curtis are the only ones worth stopping by for big ups and lol Arsenal. Big up yourself. Saliba mops up, but 1 free kick can't help Odegaard. These men are clearly playing at half effort, checking back. Is what it is tonight. It was just a ticking over thing. Saliba, bad mistake. You don't make mistakes right now, though, as the leader of the back line. I hear that, but it's football, innit? People are going to make mistakes. Odegaard's been middle season. Saliba had a couple mistakes this season, stopped the agendas. Minor stopped the Odegaard agendas. It's proper nasty. He got an assist. He had a poor season overall, but come off it. We need him on point for these next 2 games. Smash the likes. I don't buy draws, only big bits. Why my team always come with draws? You're moving mad. I'm scared for next week. As I said, we're bipolar. We go with the win, not consistent. I think everyone's excited and also anxious about the Paris Saint-Germain game, but they're going to have to get their act together. They're going to have to fix up, man. There's no way around it. Like, 13 draws is going to have to be looked at, but Mikel Arteta, the recruitment and the coaching stuff, because we can't, you're never going to win, unless it's some crazy year, you're never going to get away with 13 draws and 18 points dropped from winning positions. Okay, cool. Some we can allow, that does happen, but come on. We're not going to get to where we need to get to, and we know all our eggs are in the Champions League basket, because that's the only thing we can kind of salvage, but boy, it just shows we're our own best friends and worst enemies, man. Nice to see Trossard continues his goal scoring form. And obviously, big up Kivio. He deserves that. Been in a sweet run of form. You know, he'd be the one you'd probably expect mistakes to happen. And it's been Saliba in 2 of the last 3 games. But it is what it is. Saliba, so I just needs to do that. Just wake up, bro. Big up yourself, T. Appreciate the super chat. Big up to you and your dedication, my man. Thank you for your support, my dude. Where's Marino and Ben White? I'm sure Mikel Arteta is going to be asked about it. And I'm sure that presents us with an opportunity to speak about it tomorrow. I'll probably be live. Maybe like anything from 11:30 to 1 a.m. will be live. Yeah, man. They're scaring the women, broski. They have to fix up. You're moving mad. We were always going to draw all these games after the summer. Can't still be surprised by it. Why is Ranieri not starting this game? I don't know, but Sterling was abysmal. Marino being rested. Ben White probably down again. It's not just personnel. The slow build-up means we can score enough, and we are now vulnerable defensively. Do you mean can't score enough? The current style of play by Arteta is not working in the league. He has to change something next season. Trust. DG, pleasure to watch with you again, even though we're disappointed. Hit the likes, people. Arthur, it's always a pleasure, man. I can't guarantee positive results, but I'll be here with you lot. On second thought, maybe it's good we give Liverpool that guard of honor so they never forget. Bro, Liverpool deserve their guard of honor. Like, forget the ego thing. End of the day, this is sport. They won. Not just Arsenal. Whoever has to run Liverpool, their guard of honor, run that and just keep it moving. If you didn't want to run the guard of honor, you would have won the league, innit? So look at let the pain fuel you and go again. It can't hurt more. No, like even if people wanted to go down that route, Liverpool guard of honor cannot hurt more than last season, where I'm sure as these lot came into the Emirates, because mathematically on the same day City and Arsenal, could win it. I'm sure there was replica Premier Leagues and podiums and that. Doing that before a game can't hurt more than last season, and it should be fuel you in it. I wonder if Saliba is feeling jaded. Probably. But end of the day, you just made a stupid mistake. Dilly-dallying on the ball. Thought you were whacked tonight. Palace could have had a hatful if they had good forwards. Genuinely believe you've gone backwards this season. Neutral. I hear that. Can't disagree. You know, you look at what we're doing. People want to fight me when I say I don't think we're at the same high levels defensively. There's too many lapses in concentration. A lot of our goals, obviously, goals are going to get conceded. Every goal is avoidable. I'm not saying our defense is elite, but the theme this season has been just lapses and concentrate, like cheap goals being conceded. At moments, you can't afford for that to happen. Pardon me, fine margins. We didn't start our best team, so yeah, we'll be ready for PSG. I hear that, man. All we can do is that, isn't it? But these lot have a couple of days to sit and soak in that Crystal Palace result. And obviously, after the high of beating Real Madrid, drawing, well, it's been 2 draws in the Premier League, give or take. Well, 2 draws sandwiched in between the Ipswich win. And it comes back to the size of the squad, I feel, man. Players are probably jaded. There's poor form from certain individuals. Not really match going winners this long, man. Last season was nasty work. It was nasty work. It can't hurt more than like doing that before their game can't hurt more than last year. Because last year, at least go in when you're doing that for Liverpool. You know you can't win it. Last season, as much as you know City were in the driving seat, you could sit there and think to yourself, boy, maybe you never know. Odegaard and Martinelli must be addressed. Decision making, man. I've been saying this in general football chats. Imagine Arsenal with Rice and Wharton in midfield to be illegal levels of Wharton played very well today. Very well today. Would love him. The problem is, I know we spent 100 odd million quid on Declan Rice, but Wharton's going to cost 100 odd million quid. And we probably got a lot to do. Last season, one better than this year. I dare Arteta to bottle the Champions League. Careful, there's 4 good teams in there. Thank God it's PSG and not Villa in the semis. Emery would have played the nastiest mid-block ever. We sold and loaned out the goals that turned these draws into wins. Nelson and Ketia, Smith Rowe, Fabio. Those are the goals we let go. 6 points dropped from winning positions in our last 4 matches. Could have at least kept Liverpool honest. But Odegaard and Martinelli can't have another season like this or else they should be moved on. We do need a top A team and B team, or a suitable B team at the very least. The water was cold at halftime because some players brain freeze. Yeah, the way we came out in the second half sums it all up. We weren't at the levels in the second half. Lucky not to lose today, to be fair. Very lucky. But it is what it is. Serious analysis needed in the end of the season. Hopefully they have all the bozo genes from their system. PSG is far away. In reality, no one had to be rested today if we wanted. Guard of honor is minor, considering you've never been in the race. People making too much out of it. No one cares, as if you were never going to win the league. So it's a minor to give it and say fair play to Liverpool. I hear that, and at the end of the day, forget all of that, bro. It's sport. Like, that is sport. Like, Liverpool top is what it is. Like, it's too much ego. I trust this team to go all the way in the champs. What is trust? I can't even be bothered for that. Appreciate the super chat, though, my boy. More progressive passing, and for teams like Palace, no need for Timber. You need an overlapping right back. We are far too easy to defend against. You didn't think Timber was overlapping today, or we also don't create enough for our lackluster attack. If we finish fourth, is it an embarrassment? Yep. If City surpass us and get second in the Prem, it'll be embarrassing. We need someone in the middle who can drop a shoulder and take a man out of the game. Oh, the God. In games like this, you don't need Rice and Partey. Let's pray for the Champions League, guys. Let the boys wake up. We have the Champions League this year. Defense win titles is a myth, but get us some attackers. You wouldn't take Wharton. Wharton's an absolute Bobby Dazzler, mate. What happened to Saliba this season? This guy's just costing us points. I mean, we're overdoing it. He's had 2 mistakes, but that's life, man. When you set yourself those high standards, I don't blame fans. I mean, we've got no choice but to focus on the champs. There's nothing else. Obviously, we have to fulfill the league, Premier League fixtures, and that's about it, mate. Hope we can do what we can do in the champs, and then is what is 18 points dropped is nasty, bro. There's only so much you can blame injuries and all of that kind of stuff from. It's dark, it's nasty. We have dropped points in 9 games from winning positions. There are good teams in the champs. No guarantee we can win it. See that Martinelli, I have nothing against him, but if we're very serious, he should be a substitute next season. Water needs another season at Palace. He isn't ready for the big boys yet. Title gone 3 years in a row. We move the ball too slow, and in transition, when we catch teams, we hesitate or pass backwards and let teams get defensive shape. Very annoying. Could have played our strongest team if we wanted, but it is what it is, man. Wharton is not that great. He's all right. Don't need to be great. Just need to be a decent midfielder. People once upon a time would have said the same about Rice. Wharton, I think Wharton's cold. I'm not here to say he's top. And I think Wharton's cold. Oh, mate. What a silly game from us, innit? I can't say it was coming, but you knew it was coming, man. There was too much lapses in concentration way before the goals went in. I know our defense is good because we don't lose many games. Our attack needs Jesus, resurrect them, man. In the usual context, demanding Arteta win the Champions League is unreasonable, but given we have not won enough significant for time and lost out on the league 3 seasons now, he must, no excuses, beat PSG. We still have 1 Champions League title. That's how we have to focus it. I mean, there's nothing else to focus on but that. Some wanted Villa. We'll see how 3 players were around Saka. We were forced to depend on Martinelli of all people. Emre would easily progress. If we get Gyökeres, I don't want to see him dropping all the way into midfield just to pass to the centre back. How about a creative midfielder progress the ball? The squad is too small and lacks depth. I escaped the pain today. I went to the gym instead. I knew this would happen. 1 point. Right, you know Arsenal progressed if we're getting buoyed for drawing, though. I can't lie. That's been a theme this year. Bearing in mind, we got deeper issues with the amount of draws, but if we're getting buoyed for drawing, and it does feel like a defeat, but yeah, like I said, I dare Arteta not to win the Champions League. Boy. Well, we got PSG next. Then we got Bournemouth at home, then PSG away, then Liverpool away, then Nottingham Forest at home, then Southampton away, and then that's that for the 2024-25 season. Demanding to win the Champions League is not unreasonable. This squad clearly gave up on the league a long time ago. Gyökeres is getting none of the space that he gets in Portugal. Man needs to adapt. Raya playing left back is mad. I'm sorry, but how do you lot watch how we just played football and blame refs and injuries on us being the pure reason we didn't win the league? We weren't good enough. Smash the like button even to give a proper challenge to Liverpool. The squad is too small and management failed this season. But cannot believe I'm seeing people talking bad about Wharton. If you're sending Partey off, I'd have immediately to release Rice forward. Zubameni got outpaced by Casemiro and Europa. Today was a madness, but I have high hopes. We didn't have the prowess that we have shown in the champs. Arteta has shown he can do it. Unfortunately, we couldn't hold the lead. Boy, we keep focusing on players and not on the tactics. only works on really good teams. Against basic teams, we are too easy to play against. Marcel is right on cue, you know. Very unprofessional from the players. They better win the Champions League with the way they've performed in the games we've drawn. One would be great, but I don't feel like Palace want anything under 70 mil for him. Boy. His ways, man. 5 more likes, people. Come on, 5 more likes until what? Oh, yeah, we crossed 200. Big up you lot for that one, man. These fans down like spoiled kids. Look where we're at. But yeah, man, we've been here for 3 hours and 15 minutes. What's the point wasting you lot's time? Unfortunately, 2 sloppy phases of play. Take nothing away from Palace. Has done it. And Marcel's here. I'm not trying to hear it from Marcel, man. So yeah, man, I'll see you lot tomorrow. People, take care. Don't forget, over the weekend, we will be watching Crystal Palace's FA Cup game. Well, we'll be watching both semi-finals, man. But yeah, it's always been a pleasure. Appreciate you lot who like, comment, subscribe, my members, my moderators. We drew. It is what it is. Until we meet again, folks.
Like